What's good? What's poppin'? It's your boy Tommy B. Welcome to another episode of the Chop Shop. Mondays do not fucking suck. Last week, unfortunately, I could not make it without work and fucking life and just being busy. I got home at like 9 o'clock. I was just like, I don't have the energy. When I do these podcasts, man, if I don't have the energy, I'm just not gonna do it. You know what I mean? I know you guys deserve, Tommy B at full energy, man, and that just was not the case last week. But this week, I'm here. I got a short fucking work schedule this week, so I'm here, man, and I'm gonna try to be here as much as possible. But yeah, man, sometimes it's gonna happen throughout the summer. Winter, I don't work. I just do the bars thing in the winter, man. So you'll have me full fledged in the winter, man. So yeah, man, we here. I'm back. Salute to everyone tapping in. I got my man Tanner in the background. We're gonna bring him on soon. But you know how we do it on the Chop Shop, man. We're gonna get into a song. And I'm going to get right to business. Lots to talk about tonight. We're going to do our first ever B.A.R.Z trivia tonight. We'll talk about more about that coming up. We're going to talk about OGs versus New Dogs, talk about Locked and Loaded, what's coming up next with the challenges with Tanar. We're going to talk about, some special things of what we're doing with B.A.R.Z coming up next. Also, we're going to have an open line, let you guys jump on, talk your shit. It's going to be a jam-packed show tonight. So please, please, please share this as many times as you can. Get as many people in here as possible. It's about to be a dope fucking night. Without further ado, man, we're going to play Red Flames, Casual Conflict again, man. This song's been on my playlist for a while now. Salute to the Crowd Command family over there. Salute to the cousins, man. But yeah, last week, apparently I butchered his name. I called him Red Flags. It's Red Flames, man. So let's get to it, man. Casual Conflict. Let's go.
Fox News double homicide, 30 shots in the house party, cold body at his house warmer, summer hot niggas blood boil, 16 he lost his marbles, 17 he a gargoyle, 18 shoot it out with you, AK shooting large missiles, bullets ripping up your hard tissue, paint his face like a mortician, clutching on the heel, gon' get it, bust you low, get low, spit his block again, go get him, broke fair, here go Rilla, he ain't never been a hoe nigga, reporting live from the projects, heard it was crucial conflict, dead bodies over nonsense. Everybody had a mop stick. Few bitches unconscious. Couple niggas in the hospital in a back condition, but they started it. In a back condition, but they started this. Reporting live from the projects. Heard it was crucial conflict. Dead bodies over nonsense. Everybody had a mop stick. Few bitches unconscious. Couple niggas in the hospital in a back condition, but they started it. In a back condition, but they started this. The 22 was a starter kit, and that 32 was a starter kit. That faux Nick was kinda hard to spit. You know that bitch got a retarded kick. He had a Beretta and all the switches. He had a vendetta with all the clicks. He trapped in the ghetto, he with the shit. He strapped, he been standing on business. He clapping them better like witnesses. He slaughtering niggas, they guinea pig. With all of the smoke, he inhaling it. They calling me fresh out of Telekin. 20 at 50, he cool with 10. Yeah. 20 at 50, he cool with it. Cool with 10, cool with it. Reporting live from the projects, heard it was a crucial conflict. Dead bodies over nonsense. Everybody had a mob stick. Few bitches unconscious. Couple niggas in the hospital in the back condition, but they started it. In the back condition, but they started this. Reporting live from the projects, heard it was a crucial conflict. Dead bodies over nonsense. Everybody had a mob stick. Few bitches unconscious. Couple niggas in the hospital in the back condition, but they started it. In the back condition, but they started this. Report live from the projects. Report live from the bricks. Report live from the trenches. I know a nigga that gotta be glued to the stick. He want all of them niggas. More bodies, more bullets, more money on bully, on grinding. I just gotta get it. Game full of young niggas just trying to win and get rich. Going all out to get it. Days I don't laugh when I woke up with racks in the trap, trying to find a way. Knew I wasn't finished. Beretta, I'm round with a vendetta. Get put on the stretcher for these. Or it's me and Nina. You see her, she changed her demeanor. She sitting in the passenger seat and you can't ignore it. We used to pull up in the Taurus and both got a Taurus to squeeze. We went from feet up and sitting back watching no Dizzy to popping out toe next D's. Reporting live from the projects. Heard it was a crucial conflict.
Yeah. Casual conflicts. Salute to my man, Red Flames, not Red Flag. I got it right this time, man. Gonna introduce my co-host for tonight. One of my close friends in this shit. Over time, me and him have really got a good connection, man. He's a part of the committee, has helped out a lot more than you guys fucking know. Probably our top judge, in my opinion. He breaks down every single battle I tag him to perfectly. A lot of times he picks the right winners every single time, man. None other than our event coordinator, Tanner. What's good? What's popping, my guy? Welcome again to the Chop Shop, man. Always a pleasure to have you on, brother.
Hey, Tommy, what's going on, buddy? Happy to be here. Happy to help out any way I can, man.
Man, fucking, it's all like I said, man. Me and you have really like, I don't know what it is. Must be a Canadian thing, but we just clicked, man. You're always here. You got my back. You're always here to help the league. So, I'm always glad to have you on, man. So pleasure to have you, brother. Miss rocking a Tie Cats shirt today, man. Representing the Tie Cats. That's my favorite team, man, out here in the CFL, man. People may think I'm an Argos fan, but really I'm a Tie Cats fan. My dad was a Tie Cats fan, and so am I. So have to do it, man. Salute to that, man. It's a sick shirt.
Yeah, well, I mean, I actually only lived in Ontario for 1 year, and I was 4 years old, and I lived in Hamilton.
Okay, Steel City, baby. I've watched a lot of fights out there. Actually, some professional boxing matches out there. Three Lions. Nice. I mean, your man Ryan Rizicki, man. He was fighting on that card a lot. That's where I first got used to watching him. He's one of my favorite fighters out here in Canada, man. Unfortunately, he took a big L on the big stage, but that man was a fucking warrior, bro. Did you end up watching that fight?
Thanks, Joey Brown. Appreciate that. I didn't. I just seen the highlights and things like that. I mean, it's something I'd like to watch, so I might go back and try to watch it somehow at some point. But I'm sure it's scary. I mean, the guy just seemed like he just got pummeled, but at the same time, he must have gave the other guy a pretty good go too. I mean,
Yeah. It was an absolute war. If you go on Amazon Prime right now and you type in Zuffa Boxing, it's the main event to their last event, Ryan Rizicki. Go watch it. He's a brawler. He's one of those guys that just, all right, fuck it. He puts his hands down and he just goes to war. And, unfortunately, when you get to a certain level of boxing, I mean, you can fight all the brawlers and bums out there and you can exchange with them and knock them out. But then when you get to a real boxer, it's a whole different ballpark. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, and there's a lot of real boxers that are still ahead of him in the cruiserweight division right now. So I mean, if that's a taste of what's to come, he's got his hands full.
That's a fact. He's out your way, man. So he's kind of like a celebrity out there, kind of sort of, right? Like he's a talk of the town.
Yeah, he's down in Cape Breton, so I mean, he's about probably 5 hours away from me. But he's it's Nova Scotia, and that's what's up. Anything to draw attention to Nova Scotia is good because I mean we're a pretty small province compared to the rest of them.
Yeah, so if you look,
let alone the rest of the world,
Yeah, no, we putting you on to a fucking classic fighter, man. Go check him out, Ryan Rizicki. He's YouTube him, check him. Like I said, go on Zuffa Box and go check his last fight out. He's in the big leagues now, man. So super proud to see that.
Yeah.
What's everyone drinking on tonight? Drop it in the comments. I know my man Tanner's got a spot of tea sitting there. I'm drinking the Molson tonight, man. And I got a big fucking thing of water. Gotta stay hydrated. Gotta fry on the roof tomorrow. So,
always got the water.
Yeah, man. But yeah, super excited about Locked and Loaded 2, man. It was a great event. A lot of battles went down. A lot of wars, a lot of 2-1s. There wasn't many clear wins. We saw a lot from some rappers that we didn't think would put up fights, and they ended up making fights out of it. So thoughts on the event altogether, my guy, and what was your favorite battle?
To be honest, I quite enjoyed Mo Fire and Garnet.
Mm-hmm.
I know I mean, obviously Garnet's from Nova Scotia. I'm going to be partial. I seen the judgment today. It was 3-0 Mo Fire. And I thought that might have gone 2-1, but I was surprised to see 3-0. But it was still, I think that was a good close battle. I was impressed by it. Rhyme Claps, I thought, did fantastic. T3 Killa, hopefully he regroups, understands what he needs to do, and comes back stronger next time. I mean, I've been talking to him since, and I think he knows what he needs to do. He had a very hectic time period at that time, and I think he probably should have taken a little more time to prepare, but I don't know if he necessarily had it at that time. So
yeah, he just got off stage, man. And for those who don't know, like there's some people that were kind of talking shit about him. That man can rap, man. Have you ever listened to him on beat? He's more of an on wax guy. That's what he wants up next. He's coming back to bars. He wants to battle on wax. That's where he shines. He just got off doing like a tour, like a long stretch of doing shows. So
Yeah.
at least we got a video out of him. He didn't pull the no show like some motherfuckers did, right? So
Exactly. Yeah. And I mean, for his first half or maybe a little more, he was pretty good. It was just his last bit. You could tell that he was starting to freestyle.
right. Yeah, it was a freestyle for sure. I thought the fucking he can choke him on moose meat. I thought that was funny as fuck.
Yeah, that was really good. Yeah. Oh no, he's a funny guy. He's gonna come around. He'll come around. I'm sure of that.
Yeah.
You know.
So we're gonna briefly talk about the card. We'll talk about the winners. Let's if we agree with the win or not. So we had Carmichael losing to Rizzo Luciano. That was a clear win for me. Again, Carmichael. But and then we talk about performance. Carmichael with his whispering shit, and then you got Rizzo, cutting and pasting his rounds. So 2 no-nos. So it really the judges, they accepted the cut and paste compared to the low performance of Carmichael. Did you see that battle going that way?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, if Carmichael could just perform with some more gumption and just have more energy and just more confidence is what it feels like he's missing the most. Because I mean, if you have confidence, the rest of it should come together. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like he's missing those things because he doesn't want to just let it out. He's like carefully saying it so he doesn't make any mistakes. And that's what it comes off as to me as a judge, anyways.
Yeah, for sure. The judges definitely got it right there. Apocalypse defeated A Dirty. A Dirty did not show up. Apocalypse, I didn't even drop his round. His round was just cut and paste type shit. He picks up the win in the audio division. Apocalypse, another one of those guys that kind of needs to take a page from Carmichael and Rizzo, where they got to learn their delivery and figure out their rhythm and flow. We didn't put that out, so nothing much really to talk about there. Your boy Rhyme Clops defeated your other boy Tequila. Rhyme Clops was just too seasoned on that one. I feel like he was just, well put together. And again, I think he caught him at a time where he didn't have the time, like you were saying. But you think the judges got it right?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, Rhyme Clops is, he's great. He's great. I think he cracks me up. He's good with the comedy. He's got a sharp pen. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, for sure. 100%. And he's on a run right now. Rhyme Clops is one of these guys that, when he gets on runs, he can get sneaky good, and he is really good right now. So, when he's got the confidence, he's a total different rapper than he was years ago. So salute to him. Hoover the Boss takes the L versus Teasy the Great. This one was a war live Facebook live battle. If you haven't seen it, it's definitely a goodie. One of my favorite battles of the fucking night. I had it going Hoover, but I'm not mad that the judges went with Teasy. Do you think the judges got it right?
Yeah, that was one of those ones where I was, left. It was kind of, it could have went either way, really. But I think Hoover is sneaky funny, and he's got a pretty sharp pen too. And the only real other battle I've ever seen Hoover do was when he stumbled a couple of times at the very beginning of that first time in the card against league against league battle. But I mean, in this one, he was smooth and just brought everything he needed to bring. And I thought he was good. I mean, he's going to be a problem. There's no question. And for Teasy to beat him, Teasy had to really go above and beyond. And I think he brought just enough to just lose and just tie him. It was close. Yeah. It was close.
I think Teasy. I don't think he got lucky on that one. I just feel like maybe he just had the right judges. Like I said, I think I had Hoover winning, but like I'm not mad at the result because it was a war. Definitely go check that out if anyone has missed that battle. It's definitely, I thought that was battle of the night in my opinion. But we're still going through the card. Primero, did you just lose because he just lost to Polo the Mad Lyricist? Polo's back. I have a feeling that Polo is about to go on a run. He picks up the win. Did the judges get it right?
Who is this now? Polo and
Primero.
Yeah, that was another one. Holy smokes. Because that was probably one of the better Primeros I had seen. So I mean, again, it's the same story, man. These battles are getting closer and closer every time, and everybody's delivery is great. The pen's great. I mean, it's nice to see that people are getting to that point because they realize if they don't show up prepared and ready, they're going to get cooked. It's just as simple as that.
That's a fact. Everyone's coming to play, man. Everyone's coming to go to war. So like,
Yeah.
especially as we go up the card, every battle was that much more intense. Joe Piff takes the L versus Antonym. Joe Piff is on a terrible losing streak right now. I don't know how he feels about B.A.R.Z anymore. I'm not sure if he's going to be active here as much as he was. That was a grudge match, a very important matchup for both. Antonym's like 4-0 in the singles division right now. He's like the top dog in the singles division. Big ups to fucking Antonym, man. It was
Yeah.
I thought it was a close war. I did have Antonym taking it. The judges got it right in my opinion. Did they get it right in your opinion?
Oh yeah, I honestly,
You were a judge,
Anthem
right?
took that one. I was a judge, yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's only because I just thought Anthem brought more to the. He was very confident. Like he seemed to be prepared and confident and ready, and his delivery was dead aim. Like he just dead aim. I thought he deserved to win on that one, no questions asked. And I think Polo's fantastic. So I mean, it's it's just the way it works, right? But I think it was a good decision.
Well, Antonym's one of these rappers that I've really noticed, and this is what he does best, is he really breaks down the rapper's character. The way he broke down Joe Piff was very surgical. And it was hard to deny him the win because of the way he broke down Joe Piff. He took everything he was given, he put it into bar form. Everything rhymed, everything sounded good. The delivery was on point. He had a little bit of everything in there, man. The scheming was great as well. So salute to Antonym, man. Top of the singles division right now. If he stays there, he's got a good shot at a title sooner than later, man. So moving on up, your favorite battle, Mo Fire versus Garnet. This is the best Garnet I've ever seen. And he knew going against probably the top ranked rapper in our league right now, Mo Fire. He knew he had to bring the heavy shit. And I really thought that Garnet made it a battle. I think that battle was closer than a lot of people thought.
I called it 2-1. I called it 2-1. I would call it 2-1. Like if I was judging it based on, it was close, but I'd say they picked the right winner.
Right. Yeah. I think the judges got it right. I think that Mo Fire won the battle, but I think that Garnet made it a war. Garnet made it a battle. Garnet made it. So some people they're out there. Some people would say he won. I don't think it was, but there are some people out there who say that. And Mo Fire is he's an elite battle rapper right now. He's 3-0 right now, all time in the singles division. He's been killing it in the banger division. He won the first ever track war. The guy's kind of making a run as a rapper that's in his sophomore year. He's on a fucking tear. He's going to be one of these guys that at the end of the year he's going to be in the running for MC of the year. You know what I mean? So salute to Mo Fire, man. The momentum that guy has right now is fucking crazy.
Yeah. Well, but the key with Garnet was he keeps leveling up, and that's going to help. It's going to help,
And I think him battling top guys is going to do that for him. And he's hungry. Yeah. He's not one of these guys that takes the L and just gets upset and doesn't battle again. He's not one of those. He's hungry. He wants to be on his next card. OGs versus New Dogs, June 27th. Unfortunately, he had a battle book. We're going to talk about that. Ask the CEO question.
I noticed he wasn't there. Yeah. I noticed he wasn't there. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. He was booked, and then we had to then the guy backed out, and it was a whole thing. But we'll talk about it. It sucks that he's going to miss that card unless I can find someone for him real soon. We're slowly running out of time. The 27th is like next weekend, right? So, we'll see. B.A.R.Z versus Contacts, another fucking war, man. B.A.R.Z took to L versus Contacts. Contacts, I had B.A.R.Z personally. I don't think the judges got it wrong. I ain't mad. But yeah, I went 2-0 to Contacts. Did you have it going that way? Do you think the judges got it right?
I do, absolutely. Yeah, it was another good battle too, though. It was just, it could have went either way, and it really all comes down to who the three judges are you pick. In some cases, you pick three other judges, it might have went the other way. So it's one of those ones, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, that's good. That's the beauty of being able to actually judge the battles and not just leave them out there hanging in there, wondering who won. Because even if they're not judged, I mean, people can say, oh, this person won that person, but there'll always be a debate. But this way you can say, okay, this is the winner. But you can still debate it. And that's the beauty of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's good that you judge these battles, even though it's a pain in the ass.
That's what makes us different. We don't just, drop the battles and let the people decide. We actually get them, there's records over here. You know what I mean? I love battle rap, and I love the fact that, it's a sport kind of, sort of. You know what I mean? I'm a very...
Exactly.
I'm a very competitive person, and I like to see people compete, and that's why we have the battles judge, and that's what sets us apart. You know what I mean? But yeah, we working on the last battle here. It is not judged right now. King Stiz versus Black Zod. That's the last battle on the card that I'm working on. I have 7 battles that are 7 judges that are selected. Just waiting for the clearance from the rappers. With the titles on the line, we definitely have both parties agree on the judges. So we'll see in the next week or two how that turns out. Will we have a new champion? Will we have a defending champion again? We will find out. But yeah, man, that is Locked and Loaded 2. The results for Locked and Loaded 2. Great event. I feel like this was the most entertaining event of the year so far. I mean, the Crowd Command event was the best event we had so far this year, but this event, Locked and Loaded, was just, our own event. I feel like this was the best event we've had so far. Like I said, the competition was fierce. Everyone wanted to win. Great battles or great rounds from like every single rapper on the event. So yeah, man, I really liked the event. What was your favorite battle on the event? Was it still Garnet and Mofire?
I really enjoyed that. Yeah, I was really looking forward to it, and I appreciated the way both battlers took it serious and really went at it. And all the hype was worth it, in my opinion. I think that's important. I'm going to pick a Nova Scotian for sure as my favorite, just because he was literally involved in one that I would say some other people would have called their favorite too. So,
and the way they sold their battle too. I mean, my opinion, the battle of the night to me was TZ versus Huva. I feel like that was the closest battle.
That'd be my second pick.
Yeah. And, us as committee members, we have to watch that event again, and we have to decide who was performance of the night. That's coming real soon. We're still backlogged on a couple events that we still have to go and get our votes in for that. Work gets in the way sometimes and life gets in the way. So things do get backlogged in the league, but we are definitely still going to be doing that. So keep your eyes open for performance of the night for the Crowd Command event and the Locked and Loaded event. And what was the event that we had before that? Was there one more? No, it was just Locked and Loaded. But yeah, man, moving on. This June 27th, B.A.R.Z OGs versus New Dawgz. One of our premier events, one of our top events that we have. I feel like the big three, like in wrestling, you have SummerSlam, you have WrestleMania, you have Hell in a Cell, the big events for WWE. I feel like OGs versus New Dawgz is one of those events for B.A.R.Z. Yeah. This is where we get to see the talent that we have of our future and the talent we had of our past, and we're gonna see that. At the end of the day, we have the OGs looking to show the league that they're still here to stay, and you have the New Dawgz looking to make a name for themselves. So. OGs versus New Dawgz. Haven't dropped any battles yet, but we are definitely going to be getting some announcements real soon. But yeah, just thoughts on what you've seen, because you're in the background, you're in the committee. You've seen kind of what the card looks like. What do you think the people have in store?
Just a second. I'm going to have to refer to what you sent me. Give me a second, because I remember getting it, seeing it.
Yeah.
But what am I can't really say much, I assume.
But yeah, looking at the card, do you think that it's going to be a good card?
Oh God, yeah. There's a lot of good matchups. So there's no question about that.
Yeah, we're gonna slowly. I'm gonna drop the main event. If people are paying attention in the comments, they can kind of pick and choose, or not pick and choose, but find out for themselves who the main event is, because we did book the main event in the comments. But yeah, I will list some names.
Am I looking at 12? Is that how many we're supposed to see? Or we
got 12. We got 12 battles. I will say that the final or the bracket finals for the banger division will be on this card. So happened it worked out where there was an OG and a New Dawg on each side of that. So I automatically put it on that card. It worked out. We're at our bracket finals for the Banger Division Championship. That's going to be soon. We're going to find out who's going to be battling for the title. It's been a crazy fucking event so far. It was kind of predictable for me. Everyone that I picked is kind of there, but the final four, man. We have Santana versus Swake, and then we have Mofire versus Mayhem again, but with the stakes higher. It's higher than it's ever been with those two. They've met each other in the track war, but and Mofire won 4-3. Now Mayhem has a chance to kind of wipe that away and advance to the finals of the Banger Division tournament. But yeah, we're getting down to the nitty gritty with that tournament, man. Who do you have winning it? Because I'd like to hear who you think got that championship in the bag.
Oh, buddy, I'll tell you, I'm a fan of it all. Like I really am. I'm a new fan of Santana to G's. But I
Yeah.
mean, Swat K, Mo Fire, Mayhem. I mean, I've been a fan of all them. Oh, geez. Oh, buddy, you're making me pick. That's a tough one. I mean, honestly, if you ask me, I would say you're going to see. Somehow, I think Mayhem might just take Mo Fire. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
And then Swat K takes Santana to G.
And then you got Swat K and Mayhem in the finals.
And that's what I'm thinking. But I mean, it's going to be so close. But they all make good music, so it could be anybody. But I kind of see Mayhem maybe taking it. But that's
apparently Mayhem and Mo Fire are going to make new music
together.
No, they're going to make new music for the tournament, so they're going to put
out
a new song. But I don't know if that's I mean, if I'm in it, I'm picking my best song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether your new song you think is your best song you ever made, I think that's kind of a risk, in my opinion. But hey, we'll see.
Just about every rapper, I mean, every song they make, they think is their next new song, the best song,
Yeah, I hear that.
So, they always think they can make something better. And I think that's I appreciate that. I mean, I put out a mixtape years ago and there was probably 25 songs on it. I think maybe 2 or 3 of them are made for the mixtape personally. And I really appreciate that in history, looking back at it, that they did that. So
yeah,
I think it's a good idea to go for the gusto, make a new track and just do your thing.
Right. So I'm not going to list the matchups because we're going to drop the matchups, throughout the weeks or the days going up to the event. But I will list some names on who you guys are going to see. Nice. So Team OGs, you're going to have King Stiz. You're going to have Mayhem. You're going to have Swat K. You're going to have Roach.com. You're going to have Sauce God Honcho. You're going to have D Matrix. You're going to have Rhyme Clops. You're going to have Black Zod. You're going to have Polo the Mad Lyricist. And you're going to have Madman. That's a solid team for the OGs, man.
Oh, boy.
And for those who do not know, the winning team, the rappers on the winning team who won, will get a title shot for any division they please. So a lot is at stake with this event. It's going to be a team event. Obviously, the wins and losses are going to count for the records on the divisions, but also if you win your battle and your team wins, you get a title shot. So that's going to give motivation for everyone to come forth with their best stuff, man. If Locked and Loaded was good, OGs versus New Dogs is going to be on par or even better. Team New Dogs, Beware, Mo Fire, Santana the G, Antonym, TZ the Great, Mo Fire again, Super Mario, Primero, Gemini, and a guy making his B.A.R.Z debut to probably have the funniest fucking battle rap name I've ever seen. His name is Da Kraka 501. That's going to be your team, New Dogs. I am still booking for the card if I can get an OG and a new dog. I have a new dog looking to get on the card right now. He's hitting me up. I just got to get an OG that's worthy. I'm going to say he's a top competitor, a top rapper, so we're going to need a top guy. So if I can get a top OG to come and do this battle on short notice, we can definitely make that happen. But as of right now, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 battles. So we will find out, in a short time what these battles are, who's battling who. I'm sure a lot of people know some battles in the background. I know how the word gets around. I know how everyone talks, but we're gonna try to keep it as secret as possible. Still looking for sponsors. So if you're looking to sponsor this event, this is gonna be a big event. Thousands of views, lots of eyes on your logo, a lot of eyes on your commercial. You get a 30-second commercial at the beginning of all our battles. So it's a good time to support the league and also support yourself and get yourself out there, man. So yeah, man, that's pretty much everything we got to talk about for the OGs versus New Dogs. I am going back in time actually, and I'm trying to find out what the final score is throughout the years because we've been doing this for a long time. I want to say we've been doing this for at least 6 to 8 years. I'm gonna go back and try to find out if the OGs or the new dogs have the most wins out of the two. I know I've done it before where I tried to find as much as I can, and I had some problems. But last year, I believe the new dogs won last year, and then 2024, the new dogs won 9-8. In 2023, the OGs won 8-4. And in 2021, the OGs won 7-5. So I still have lots of years to kind of find the standings the wins. And I'm gonna tally that up for everyone, and we're gonna find out if the OGs are outdoing the new dogs or if the new dogs are outdoing the OGs, man. So it's super cool to see. And it's super exciting this time of year, especially with what's at stake. Title shots are not easy to come by here in the league. You either work your way up and then be one of the top contenders in the division, or you luck out and you do something like this on OGs versus New Dogs, or you win the B.A.R.Z Battle Royal. Those are the only really ways you can try to get title shots here in the league. So, yeah, man, that's all we got for OGs versus New Dogs. Make sure everyone tunes in for the event. It's going to be on the 27th. Like I said, we got one opening for the card. So if you an OG, you've been in. So let's talk about what's the difference between an OG and a new dog. So an OG, the league's been around for almost 13 years. So the OGs are rappers that have been in the league for over 3 years. So if you've been in the league for over 3 years, you are classified as an OG. So if you are one of those people and you're not booked on this card and you want to get on this card, I can hook you up with a battle versus the new dog. And the new dog is a rookie in his first year, a rapper in his second year of the sophomore, and a third year rapper. So if you're in here under 3 years, you are classified as a new dog. So yeah, man, that's pretty much everything you guys need to know about that event. If anyone wants to get on that card, like I said, hit me up in the inbox and I can definitely get you guys booked up. And if you can't make the card, we do one-offs. We have another battle that's going to be dropping, another solo battle is going to be dropping this week. I'll be dropping a flyer for that. I'm not going to say who it is, but we have another debut guy versus Black Zod. So that's another battle we got dropping this week. So, we working. We don't only just do cards. We do one-offs. Anytime you want to battle here in the league, we can book you, man. Any division, you know how it is, man. But yeah, man, we moving on to my man Tanar. If you haven't been paying attention to what he's been doing God's work over here, doing challenges for us. Let's talk about all the challenges we've done so far. So we've done the breakdance challenge, we've done the graffiti challenge, we've done the help me out here. Self-destruction. That was the first one. And then what else did we do? Comedy one, yeah. And then your next one. So is that all we've done for so far? Or we got one more?
February, March, April, May. Yeah. Now we're in June, and now we're doing January, February, March, April. No, we're missing one there. I think we're missing one somehow.
That's okay.
Because we're doing it's a syllable challenge this month, right?
Right. Yeah, the syllable challenge.
It'll come to me. It'll come to me what the other one was.
No, we're gonna definitely we'll get it. Our old asses will figure it out. But let's talk about all the challenges that you've done so far. Which one has been your favorite? Let's talk about the winners and the success of these challenges. So we started off hot with the self-destruction. Right. That has been a B.A.R.Z thing for a couple of years now. That was self-destruction 3, I believe. That's what we did. That was number 3. Yeah. And the winner was that. Who won that?
Joey.
Joey won it. Yes.
Joey Bones. Yeah.
Joey Bones won that. Salute to Joey Bones. Self-destruction winner. That was one of the fun. I think that guy needs to make a return to B.A.R.Z real soon, because the guy is something we don't have here in the league. He's funny, he's witty, and you just don't see he's original. So
just give me 1 second, pal.
Yeah, no worries.
Good sleep, old buddy.
Night.
Love that.
Yeah.
So we had that, and then we had the graffiti challenge, right?
I don't feel like that's in order, but graffiti was a couple of months ago. Jeez, I'll tell you.
That's okay.
We did. I know what it was. We did the posse challenge.
Posse challenge. That's it. Yep.
And that kind of got messed up.
That's right. We try to forget about that.
Yeah, that's right. I think that's why it's been forgotten. Yeah.
The Syfy, yeah, got banned.
That could have been. We'll do that better another time.
We'll figure that out, and I think we can still take all the stems and still do it the right way. We just, it takes a certain amount of you gotta have the certain people to do it. Obviously, you guys weren't happy with the mix on that. We'll find something. We'll get the stems. We'll get it worked out eventually. And then what do we have after that?
I feel like the next one would have been the must be graffiti.
Graffiti.
That would be next one would be graffiti. That's Micah.
Yes.
Won that.
Yeah, he won that with making the shoe. That was cool.
Yeah,
that was sweet. And then we had the comedy challenge, or was it the breakdance challenge?
Breakdance was next.
And only Zod showed up, right?
Yeah, Zod took that one and clean sweep.
Everyone was scared. No one's got rhythm.
Well, the thing with Zod, like I messaged him and asked if he's going to go into the challenge every month, and every month he tells me I'm going into every challenge you have. It doesn't matter what it is. And I love that attitude.
Yeah. I feel like and that's what a lot of people got to realize, that you guys you're giving out prizes, free beats.
Yeah.
You're giving out. Just take a stab at it. You know what I mean? Maybe if you can't dance, definitely don't dance. But if you can, draw something, you do some graffiti. If you can do the comedy challenge, Polo the Mad Lyricist. That's the last challenge we just did. Polo won that. A lot of really funny entries. Garnet had a really interesting entry. That was fun to see.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like the way everybody just sort of did their own thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Too Complex. I thought he brought it really professionally. Like I thought that was really good. Yeah,
yep.
I thought that was great. And Polo, I mean, I didn't judge it obviously, but I did think Polo's was the funniest. He really cracked me up a few times.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So out of all those challenges, what do you think was the most successful one, and which one was your favorite challenge so far?
I mean, the comedy one I think had the most entries. I can't remember how many self-destruction had, but my favorite was self-destruction by far.
Okay.
Like, I really hope that a lot of people decide to enter next year. I know a few people told me they were going to enter next year, so I'm kind of hoping that we get a good number of entries next year for that one, because I think it's a real challenging challenge, and to be able to do it like Joey did is not easy.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think Zod did a good job on that as well.
He did, yeah.
I did back in the day. I did a self-destruction challenge, and it was very therapeutic. Like, you get to just talk to yourself, and you put it all out there, and you looking at, and then it's funny when people listen to what you do on that, they see what kind of person you are by what you're willing to put out there. You know what I mean? Like right. I when I went with my Tommy B thing, I was attacking Tom Bland as a league owner. And what he's done wrong, and what he's and talk about myself as a league owner and as a person and as a father. And then when I'm Tom Bland talking about Tommy B, I'm talking about how he's a failed artist and he never was good and blah 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 blah. Right. So it's really cool to see how people take that challenge and how they want to add their little perks to it and their feeling to it, their fucking style to it. So that's definitely one of my favorite challenges as well. But what we got coming up. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say most people have two personas in this business. I mean, I've got Tricky T that hasn't shown his head around for a long time, but he still kicks around some. I still hear from him once in a while. Make a song. Fuck off, Tricky.
we're still waiting on Tricky T's B.A.R.Z debut, because it's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I put a couple track. I put a track in maybe or something for fun, but I don't think I'd be able to battle.
We got the next challenge coming up. It's on the 30th, I believe. Is it 30th?
Yeah.
It's after OGs versus New Dogs. It's the syllable challenge. Let's talk about the rules and what you got to do to participate in that challenge.
I mean, honestly, there's not really a lot of rules. The key is you focus on syllables. Obviously, you have to make sense of what you're saying. And, it's more or less, you can target anything, anybody, just any way you want to go about it. About 3 minutes or so. I mean, people can go longer. It really doesn't matter as long as it's entertaining. And, It's really focusing on syllables. I mean, using them properly too. Like a lot of people just put a bunch of big words together, but it doesn't mean nothing. It doesn't mean nothing. So it's got to mean something.
It's got to make sense.
So it's got to make sense. And it's like I say, like Too Complex was all excited to join this. Like he jumped right in. Zod, of course, jumped in. We've got military or somebody else. Geez, I'm not sure. Military. I can't remember his name.
Mike. Guy just came out of the woodwork.
Military Mac. Yeah. Military Mac, another fella. I don't know much about him. I'm not sure what he's going to bring to the table, but he's interested, or he says he's going to do it. So it's been some good turnout. We've got Rhyme Claps is going to do it as well, which I'm really excited about.
Rhyme Claps is going to be real good at that because he has a lot of syllables. He's got a lot of multis in this shit. Like he's going to be a top competitor in that one for sure.
Well, that's the other thing. Like really write with some thought. It's going to have to be some serious thought. Like like just make sure everything comes together to make sense. I don't know how to explain it, but I think I think people will understand.
So there is a word on the flyer that's extra points. I can't fucking say the word. A couple people in the chat, they said the word.
Yeah.
Can you say the word? I don't.
No. Well, you have to go on to Google and it'll tell you the pronunciation of it.
Oh, okay.
The pronunciation is there. You press the button. You press play. It'll do the pronunciation. I've heard it, but for the God life of me, I can't pronounce it. But I've heard D Matrix can say it without even thinking.
Yeah,
she can do it.
Yeah, and
she's not entered.
Yeah, I believe Polo can say it. So if you can say that word in your round or in your entry, is it like give you extra points or extra criteria or like what happens when you do that?
Well, it's not just saying it. You got to know the definition of it and use it properly.
Yeah.
So it's a medical term. It's a medical term, but you can find that out by Google. I'm not entirely sure the word's spelled correctly on the flyer, to be honest with you, but I have the proper spelling if anybody has any questions about it. But I know Too Complex has mentioned using it, and I'm pretty sure Rhyme Claps did too, if I'm not mistaken. So if they do use it and they use it properly, then they get a beat from Red Rum.
That's what's up. So what is at stake on this challenge? So what do we got? What's the winner get? I know before you had spices to give away, you had beats to give away. What's the prize on this event?
This one is a beat by KP West. The spices are beginning to be a bit more of a challenge than I expected. Sending these things to the U.S. from down here isn't as easy as I thought. With tariffs,
expensive, bro. Yeah, the tariff charge is ridiculous.
Pricey. And the spices are an hour away from me, and I got to pick them up. It's costing me some money right now to send spices out to people. So yeah, I've got to. I don't know if that's going to continue or not.
That's okay. I mean, if a Canadian wins, then maybe you can throw spices their way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with you on that. Before, obviously, I charged shipping for the B.A.R.Z merch. Now, not only do I have to charge shipping, but I have to charge tariff fees. So that's basically the same amount of money that you spend on shipping. So if a shirt costs you $25 to get it shipped, then you gotta pay another $25 on top of that for the tariff fee. Like that's crazy. You know what I mean? It leaves no room. It needs no room for profit on our side at all, especially for paying the tariff fee. So like, guys.
Yeah. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at final word.
Final word's funny as fuck, man. He's the funniest guy. He's living in an ice hut. Yeah.
This is my sunroom. It's just dark.
There's the word right now, and I'm not even gonna attempt to say it. But I know D Matrix can say it. Maybe when we have open line, we are gonna have open line tonight to have people talk about whatever. Maybe someone will come on and try to pronounce it. Maybe D will come on and pronounce it for us. But yeah, thanks a lot, Trump. Fucking up the terrace with us.
Lot, Trump. That's true. Yeah.
That's a fact. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have open line. We still have some other things to talk about. But yeah, anything you need to talk about for this challenge, my guy? Anything that we left out?
Not really. I'm just I know. We do have a new fella coming on that. We have Forever Jones.
Okay.
Will Rodenizer on Facebook. He's part of Red Rum's crew. He just joined up with their label.
Okay.
And now him and I go back quite a ways. Back when I put out my mixtape, I put out a couple, but my first mixtape 15 years ago or more, he was on there as the Phantom. but he goes by Forever Jones now. So he's been making music for a long time. And I live in Lunenburg County out here in Nova Scotia, and he actually lives in Lunenburg County as well. So we're relatively close to each other.
Basically neighbors.
He's a good fella. Yeah. So he's going to take part in the syllable challenge, and I'm pretty sure he wants to sign up for a banger battle too, at least to get going, to start out.
That's what's up.
He just released a new album, so
if he wins, that'll be easy for you to ship.
yeah, I can drive it to him.
Yeah. So so that's pretty much everything for that, man. Make sure you guys, if you haven't signed, it's not too late to sign up, right?
Yeah, no, it's not too late. Look for the poster on Facebook there. I shared it there a few days ago, and I'll share it again. But shout out to Risky Business on the poster too, because it's not easy finding guys that can get that stuff done for me. So I appreciate the Risky Biz for that.
It's not too late. I mean, you have pretty much until the day of to submit, right? You don't have to.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, there's time if you want to get your pen on paper and start writing out some big words and then putting it into, do your research, write some big words and put them into paragraphs. I don't know. Make it work. I used to do stuff, just sit down and write just for something to do, but some of these rappers, they do it all the time. So yeah, go for it. Could get a couple of beats. I mean, beats aren't cheap.
Sometimes I'll want to rap and I'm like, I try to sit down for like 5 minutes and try to write, and I don't have the time to do it no more. As soon as I sit down to start writing, the kids will do something, or bars, something has to happen with bars, or I gotta do this. So life gets in the way. I wish I could, man. I wish I could, for real. I have a song that I'm supposed to be working on with my man Dan Mack. I feel so bad. I was looking at my memories the other day, and it's been a complete year of me not putting this song out. So like, fuck, man. Like, I gotta do it. Gotta find time, man. I don't know how you rappers do it. Find a time. I commend you motherfuckers for going out there and still be able to live life and put out music, man. So that's what's up.
You need to write a song called Life. Just start writing.
Man.
You sit down and something happens to you, write down what happened to you, and then next day just pick it up and write down what happens to you.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But we are gonna have open line at the end of the podcast. So I see some people looking to get on here. So please stay tight. We have a lot of fucking shit to go talk about, a lot of shit to go through still. We have our first ever B.A.R.Z trivia. We'll talk about more about that, but it's very exciting for you guys to be here and be in tuned, because it's going to benefit you, the watchers, the fans of the Chop Shop. There's going to be a reward at the end of the year for the most questions answered right for the trivia questions. So that's going to be a thing that's going to be on the B.A.R.Z Chop Shop every week. So everyone will have to look forward to the trivia questions and getting points to win a B.A.R.Z t-shirt and a B.A.R.Z title match of your choosing. So up next, we got the Ask the CEO segment. I'm gonna pull up the fucking the questions right now so I can get to these questions. There's not many. As always, if you got to ask the CEO question, drop it in the comments. I am here to answer all your stupid fucking questions, all your good questions, all your serious questions. Joey Bones did not drop a fucking gross fucking sexual question this week. I am very disappointed. But I am getting to these questions right fucking now. But yeah, salute to everyone that dropped questions. It's one of my favorite segments of the show. It's definitely what people look forward to when they watch the Chop Shop. So salute to everyone that helps out, man. But yeah, man, Ask the CEO. The first question is from my man Antonym. Salute to my man Antonym. How you feeling about the current active roster, and who in your opinion can we all contribute and increase the numbers? All right. Well, the first part of your questions, what I feel about this actual roster. I love the roster right now. I feel like the roster is very fucking talented. Guys like MoFire, guys like Antonym, guys like Joe Piff, Primero, Garnet. The new wave of bars is really taking off. The sophomores right now are really starting to come together. Not many rookies. Maybe Hoover the Boss, I think, is probably the best rookie we have right now. It'd be nice to get a couple more rookies in here. We do have some more debuters, so we'll see how they do with time. But yeah, I feel like the talent right now is very strong. I feel like the OGs are going to have a war with these new dogs. I do not think it's going to be clear for the OGs. Sometimes, some years, I think the OGs are just going to take over. But yeah, man, this is a very, very talented wave of rappers that we have in the last 2 years, and even the couple years before that. You know, the Zucci Mains, the IL Faves, the fucking you know, the Alpha Squad era. There's a lot of guys there that was very talented. This era is talented as well, maybe up to par with that era. So, you know, salute to everyone holding it down in this era of bars. So yeah, I'm very happy with the current roster. How about you? What are you thinking about this current roster that we have here, Tanner?
Yeah, it's loaded with talent. I mean, I think every rapper out there has to look at the rapper sitting next to them and say, okay, what do I got to do to beat this guy? I mean, you just can't you can't come lightly. You know, I've heard Joe Piff say a couple times, "Oh, I wasn't there, or I didn't try hard," and these types of things. Then what's the point? What the hell's the point if you're not going to try hard? It's just like it just looks stupid out there not trying hard. What's the point of that? Doesn't make any sense. If you're going to do it, why not just give it all you got?
Facts. I hate when they do that, man. Oh, I wasn't ready, or if these battles are booked in the months, you know, they're months prior. Like, if you can't show up and you can't put your best effort into it, what are you doing? Are you really do you really care about what you have out there? You know what I mean? So yeah, man. You know, like I said, the roster's doing great, man. The fact that we pretty much competed with Crowd Command, and we used a lot of our
don't even get me started on that. I really thought that B.A.R.Z came away the winners there for sure by 2 or 3. That's my opinion.
That's the way it goes. But you know, I think, you know, the fact that we, you know, if you feel that way, and it's actually, you know, that just goes to show how talented our roster is. And most of our roster were the new guys, were the guys that, guys like Mofire, guys like Antonym, you know what I mean? Those guys are new to the league, so they're representing the new guys. So yeah, our roster's doing very well. How you guys can increase the numbers, man, just by letting people know what you're doing. And this is kind of a thing that kind of bugs me too with the rappers, where, you know, you're battling and you're not pushing your battle. Like, why do you not want people to see your work? You know what I mean? You want to get everyone involved. The more eyes that you bring to the league, the more eyes that's on everyone else. And if everyone can do their part, that's how we get to where we are. I mean, we're almost at 13,000 members. That for the second time, we've had the most we've ever had. In our last page was 14,000. We're almost back to that. So, like, you know, how you guys can help contribute to increase the numbers, just fucking, you know, let people know, you know, go out there, take 10 minutes, you know, share your battle on a bunch of pages, get the numbers up, you know, and get people looking at what you're doing. You know what I mean? You're only, you know, that's your resume. You know, if you ever make it somewhere in either rap or hip hop or fucking battle rap, you have this to show what you've done. You know what I mean? So that's why not show it?
What they're essentially doing, what they might as well do is take the time to sit there and paint a beautiful picture. And the cardboard that's normally in the back of the picture, they're putting it in the front of the picture, then putting the glass over it and hanging it in the studio. I mean, who the hell? Nobody's going to see it.
Right.
Why? Because they got to share it. They got to put it out there. What's the point of painting a beautiful picture and not showing it to anybody?
That's a fact.
That's just, you know, just makes, you know, Christ almighty.
I think there's some rappers that are kind of I don't want to say ashamed, but like, they're like, I don't know. I know there's rappers out there that are kind of timid to show their work, whether even like to their family. Like, I've showed my work to, I mean, it is battle rap, so you don't, you know, yo mom, look what I did. But like, you know, going out there and showing your uncles or your cousins and shit like that, even just bringing your family into what you're doing, like, yeah, that's automatic support right there. So you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's some rappers out there that are scared to show their work.
Well, I mean, I get that to a point as well. Everybody's got a different level of shyness when it comes to whatever doing these things. Like, but geez, if you're going to do it, I just don't understand. I don't know. I guess everybody's different. You know, it just comes down to who you are. But if you're doing something, you should want to share it. That's for sure. Yeah. You should get it out there at the very least.
That's a fact.
And I share everything I see. I share everything I see go by. And it's not too tough. You press share and away you go.
So the next question is from B.A.R.Z VP. What should the rappers and fans look forward to for the rest of the year? So we're currently in June. So OGs versus New Dogs. We're currently in June. That's what's up next. Then in July we have Heat Wave 2, which is another open card. August 29th we have Bloodshed, which is another open card. September 26th is B.A.R.Z Roulette, which is another, like I said, when I said the big three. The big three in B.A.R.Z is, to me, it's Gold Rush is like our WrestleMania Our SummerSlam is like our OGs versus New Dogs, and B.A.R.Z Roulette is like our Hell in a Cell. And also the Battle Royale was another big one, I think, in the league too. So yeah, B.A.R.Z Roulette, it's another team event where rappers pick a side and we have the matchmaker make the matches. Be on the lookout for that in September.
I like that
October,
one. I look forward to that.
yeah, that's a good one. October, 6 Feet Deep is our Halloween card. November is the People's Choice card, so you guys get to choose what matchups you guys want to see in November. And in December, we have Dismembering December, and I gotta get Gold Rush in there somewhere. And there's also some other cards that we're gonna add to the schedule. We're going to try to do another ladies' night. We're going to try to do another no redos. For those who don't know what no redos is, it's just a Facebook Live card, kind of what we did with Crowd Command. Also, a new blood card where all the rookies are on it. Battle of the Sexes, obviously males versus females. We are slowly booking a crew war. That's another thing we got to look forward to. So yeah, man, so many things that we have to look forward to. Just, as time goes on, man, it's going to be one hell of a year when we're looking back at the end of the year and really reflecting. And even what we've done so far this year, I mean, open season was great. Cyber Carnage was great. The Battle Royal event was great. Don't Get Smoked Crowd Command was amazing. Locked and Loaded was awesome. You know what I mean? And now we're at OGs versus New Dogs. So yeah, tons to look forward to. We're slowly working on the next move. We have a lot of things in store also that haven't been released. I have a really big opportunity for you rappers coming up real soon. I let you know in the inbox today. We can't really share that right now, but definitely it's something that the rappers can benefit towards. Moving on to the next question. Team OGs or Team New Dogs? Man, looking at the roster, I'm going with the New Dogs this year. That's me personally. You guys don't see the matchups, but I'm going with the New Dogs. And you know why? Because I want to see these OGs step the fuck up, and I want to see them get angry. So that's the reason why I'm taking the New Dogs. Who you got, OGs or New Dogs, Tanner?
Look, it's funny. Jesus. Everybody's going to say, oh, yeah, I just do what Tom does. But as soon as I looked at I looked at the card. And to be honest, at first I wasn't sure who was new, who wasn't. But then when I realized who was, I firmly think that the New Dogs are going to cause a lot of trouble. Are they going to take it? I mean, I think they might. Is it going to be close? Probably. But I think they're going to take it.
Only time will tell. Keep your eye out this week for flyers being dropped, announcements, battles. You'll see who's battling who. The full card will be dropped hopefully at the end of this week. So you'll be able to see the whole card so we can do a lot of media and talk about the card in the following week. What else do we have for Ask the CEO? MoFire. I don't know how many battles are on the card, but what can you reveal? What do you feel the score would be at the end of the night for the OGs versus New Dogs? All right. I'm not going to review the card, but I have the card here. Tanner, I don't know if you have the card with you. If you don't, no big deal. If you want to just slowly, look at the matchups, kind of like, do a little thing where who you think's going to win. And
these are only the top 10 battles, or
the bottom two are not quite booked yet. So
so Swake and Swake and Santana is not one of those, no.
So Swake and Santana is on the card. That's something we can release. I think Swake is going to win. You think Swake is going to win. So that's already a win for the OGs. MoFire versus Mayhem. You got Mayhem on that. So that's another win for the OGs if you're going with what you're going with. I'm going with MoFire on that.
Yeah.
So the main event, I got an OG winning the main event. So that's 2-1. Then I'm looking at the fourth battle. That's a tough one. I'm probably going with the New Dogs, so that's 2-2. Then I'm looking at the battle underneath that. I'm going with the OG, so that's 3-2. Then I'm looking at the battle under that. I'm going with the New Dog on that.
3-3.
So that's 3-3. And then the battle under that, I'm going with the OG, so that's 4-3. Then I'm going with the New Dog battle, so that's 4-4. And then I'm going with the OG, and then I'm going with the OG. So 6-4.
Yeah.
I got. So I got the OGs taking it, but I want the New Dogs to win. So we'll find out, man. Only time will tell. Without giving out any battles, that's what I got.
I got it pretty much the same way. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it might be 5-5.
5-5. If
So
it's a
we'll
tie,
see.
if it's a tiebreaker, that's going to be cool because then we're going to take a member from both
Garnet.
teams. Yeah, we could get Garnet if we can get him booked, man. The thing is, Garnet and Lethal Shooter went on the card, but they're both new dogs. They're not OGs, so I can't make that battle happen.
Oh yeah. Right.
So I got who's up next? Madman is your favorite OG. We all know that, but what don't know if you have bad on beat. What he is put on Out of the Woods. What's your thoughts? Oh, so yeah. I can't. You kind of just gave away that battle. So Out of the Woods is making his B.A.R.Z debut versus Madman. I will say he's very articulate with his bars. I think Joey has the edge on that battle, but I feel like he's the type of guy that, what kind of Joey we're gonna get. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if Joey stays on point, I think he's got that battle. But I don't know. I haven't really done my homework on Out of the Woods yet, so I'm definitely gonna be watching what he does.
I'm pretty sure Madman's going to come ready. I'm pretty sure he's going to come ready. I don't see it being a problem, but I mean, this guy could come surprise us. What, the Dak Cracker guy? Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna have to bring it. I think Joey's going to take that one.
I mean, with a rap name is that Cracker, I mean, you gotta be good because your name is trash. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
So the last and final question: why everyone ducking Garnet if he's so ass? So we're gonna talk about what happened with Garnet. So Garnet had a battle versus Freemo. Freemo no longer wanted the battle. I don't know why. He just doesn't want the battle. So he backed out. And then I had to try to book him versus Mayhem today in a diss track battle. And Garnet even was going to do a diss track battle. Mayhem only wants to battle in diss track. And Mayhem wouldn't take the battle. So they say that it's because Garnet's not on their level. But I feel like Garnet just, I don't know. Either they don't want to battle you because they feel like you're below them or they're scared of you. So it's one of the two. I don't know what two it is, but it's one of the two.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave it at that. Because I will say Garnet is the best I've seen from him the last time he came out. So I see everyone that I see fucking Punch God and Smoke and Chunks are going at it, man, in the comments. That's what's up. Light these fucking comments up. Let's get the algorithm going, man. But yeah, man, OGs versus new dogs. Seems like that's all the questions for Ask the CEO. They were all about the OGs versus new dogs. That's what's up. People are excited for this card. That's what I want to see. But yeah, man, I don't really see no questions in the comments. Let me just go through the comments right quick. Stigma battle Garnet. That would be something. We got a lot of shit talking in the comments. Must be because Piff canceled. Possibly. Yeah, Piff and Stigma was supposed to happen on OGs versus New Dog, and Piff backed out. That would have been a good battle to see. That was a battle that was booked for a long time. But yeah, man. Stigma, you versus Garnet, if that's something you want to do, I don't know. Still kind of right around the corner. Also, Lethal Shooter's looking to get in the event as well. So, any OGs that want to square up, hit me up, and we can get this battle booked. So that was Ask the CEO. Go ahead.
No, here's a question. So, what happens if a new dog decides somebody new wants to battle now? Would they be automatically considered a new dog, or do they have to prove themselves before they can actually battle in this card?
No, you don't really have to prove.
Well, I guess Dak Cracker answers that. I guess.
Yeah. So you just have to be new to the league. When I was booking the card, I did want to have kind of certain people on the card that needed to be on there because they're kind of like a top dog for the OGs or the new dogs. But yeah, man, there's no criteria to get on the card. It's open. But that's definitely something like if I do see some OG or some new dogs that are looking to get on there and make their debut, I try to match them up accordingly to.
It's tough, yeah.
Yeah, to skill. I mean, you were a league owner. You know exactly. Matchmaking's probably like the hardest part of running the whole shit. You got to make sure that you have the right matchups. You don't want bodies every time, right?
No, yeah, especially when you only have so many OGs. You don't have any, like, you currently have no OGs looking to get on this card, so a new dog's not going to be able to get on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Which sucks for Garnet because he doesn't get a chance to win a title shot because no one he had
Yeah.
2 backouts, and we're still working though. We're still trying to get that out, man.
We'll have to look at maybe giving a title shot to one of these contests or something 1 month or something.
Yeah, that's
Because
possible.
next month, can I say a quick second about what next month is going to be?
Hell yeah, let's
Can
go.
we say that? Because I think next month we're doing the roast a rapper. Is that what we said?
Yeah, roast a rapper.
Roast a rapper, a battler, anybody that you think you're never going to battle. Like, I mean, roast Sharon. I don't care. Roast whoever you want, and just battle them as if you're battling them, and you might get their attention. Who knows?
Yeah, could you imagine if Sharon sees what you've been saying about him and be like, all right, I'll come to your league and smoke you right quick? That would be crazy. We had an event back in the day called Fuck the Industry, where we would pick a target. We do like Eminem, and like everyone would have to diss Eminem.
Go ahead. If that's who you choose, right? I mean, just go for it, right? Like Rhyme Clops dissing Eminem would be awesome.
Exactly.
I think that'd be amazing to watch that. So you're basically battling these people, but you're doing it without them battling you back.
Exactly. So if y'all haven't subscribed to Tanner's YouTube channel, definitely go do that. Give that man some views. He is pushing for 1 million views on YouTube right now. Definitely go help this man out. 1 million views on YouTube, Tanner? What? Yeah. That's insane, my guy. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, man. It's like we're about 47,000 away or something like that. Like, it's going about 1,000 a week right now. I'm paying attention to it. And that's without me not promoting it at all anymore. I mean, I really used to promote it heavily, but now I don't really. So I'm starting to now because it's getting closer to 1 million. Because, I mean, it's a big deal. And it's not because it's my channel. It's because it's local content views. Yeah. And every bit of that stuff is Nova Scotian content, with maybe a little bit of New Brunswick mixed in there, but essentially Nova Scotia content.
I'm not sure.
To me, that's a pretty big deal.
I'm not sure how many subscribers you need to get the plaque, but there's got to be something for 1 million views. Like YouTube's got.
There might be.
YouTube's
one thing I've never paid attention to. Yeah, I don't know if somebody knows. Let me know, because nobody's giving me nothing, and even if they did give me anything money wise, I would have passed it on to everybody the best I could. But I've never monetized it, so
like that alone is a milestone that I don't think I'll ever hit. Honestly, 1 million views or 1 million views on a channel. That's crazy, bro. Like, that's something that's so cool, man. Be proud of that.
Serenade accounts for about 250,000 of them, but I mean, maybe more, but I mean, she accounts for a lot of them. But those who know who Serenade is, but there's still an awful lot of views for local content. I mean, like MDB, for example, is a good buddy of mine. You look at most of his music videos, probably at 4,000 or 5,000 views, but his on our channel has 75,000 views, for example. So, I mean, I think it's just the channel as a whole was built to promote the local content, and I promoted it heavily back in the day. So it's just every day somebody's sharing a 44 Productions video somewhere in the world. It's just the way it is. Oh,
that's dope, man. It's dope. Very dope.
Yeah. And we are getting some t-shirts, t-shirts to kind of as a memory. I'm going to get limited number printed up, depending on how many, maybe who want them. I'm getting a design worked on right now, and it's kind of just to commemorate the event, because it's not going to happen again, right? I mean, 2 million would be the next number, and it'll keep collecting views, and God knows how many it'll have in 25 years from now.
I mean, sign me up. I want one. Let me know as soon as you're ready. I'm getting one.
Yes, buddy. I'll let you know. Don't you worry. Might do a little trade.
Yeah, here we go. We can do a trade, and I'm down.
Yeah.
So yeah, there it is. There it is on YouTube. It's 44 Productions on YouTube.
NS. 44 Productions NS. Yeah.
NS. Go give that a fucking like, subscribe. Go give it. Go run the views up, man. We're 1 million views, bro. Be a part of something legendary. I know I am.
With dope music videos. Just load it with dope music videos, comedy, you name it. It's got some good stuff in there. It was all done on a budget, but I'll tell you, I took a lot of care in what I did, the best I could with the money that we had, and the stuff is, it's pretty good content.
Yeah, man. So I'm right now. We're just scrolling the page. Final four: SWAT K versus Santana the G, Mo Fire versus Mayhem. That's the bracket finals for the Banger Division Championship. That will be on OGs versus New Dogs, and then the finals. Man, we will finally crown a Banger Division champion. That division will be finally up and running. Then I will be finding a new GM. Congratulations to Sauce God Honcho. For those who don't know by that name, that is Saucy Sancho that used to be a part of B.A.R.Z a while ago. We all know the history of what happened with Camp Murda, but my man is back in B.A.R.Z looking for wreck. He is on the OGs versus New Dogs card. He picks up his first win over Chef Benji. We're going to watch that battle later on tonight. Mayhem picks up the dub. Moving on, just going over what we have on the page. Anything I wanted to touch base on. I did drop a highlight reel. Antonin picks up the dub. Polo picks up the dub. Contacts picks up a dub. But yeah, we dropped. We're slowly dropping more B.A.R.Z vintage battles. We have KO versus Skills, a very good battle when we were hosting events in Florida. We were trying to bring back all the battles we lost. We are bringing back battles that were online and live battles as well. We're slowly getting that together. Anyone that sees those battles, man, if you want to watch some B.A.R.Z history, now is the time to do it, especially with this battle, KO versus Skills. It's a solid 3-rounder. Definitely worth your time, man. I one of my favorite battles that we have produced in the live scene, man. And we're gonna keep producing live battles as well. We're gonna have another live event sooner than later. We are slowly collecting money through the sponsorships to make enough to put on a fucking another event. Who knows? Maybe in Nova Scotia. Who knows? Only time will tell.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to see that happen, and I mean, there's no reason why it couldn't happen at some point. Well, things are starting to settle down here for me a little bit. I've had a tumultuous last 6 months to a year for sure. Not well, going back 3 years, but especially the last 6 months to a year. So, but things are starting to calm down. So I won't necessarily have more time, but I'll be more relaxed with the time I do have, and be more efficient. But I could see us doing something down here in Nova Scotia. We're starting to have a few people that want to battle that are from this area. So
yeah,
why not?
I mean, you can pull some guys. I mean, if I'm gonna do it, I'm taking a flight out to Nova Scotia, and I'm gonna try to bring some people with me. Maybe we'll have a 2MG concert out there. I'll talk to my 2MG boys, see what we can do. We definitely want to touch down over in Nova Scotia, man. I've never been. I'd love to go and see it. But yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm sure we can get a venue, no problem.
Yeah, and what you did with the Joey Bones and D Matrix battle, I know I saw the bar that you had over there. I'm sure you can find other spots as well.
Oh yeah, that was a kind of a small spot, but I could talk to DJ IV because he runs the Toothy Moose over here. He runs the entertainment thing for the Toothy Moose, and that's a pretty big bar. That's where the KOD held their event.
Okay, was that the Pat Stay
King of the Dot?
Was that the Pat Stay event?
It was, yeah.
Sweet, that would be legendary to get an event out in the same event, the same place where they had that. That'd be legendary. I'd love that.
Yeah, I mean, everybody talks about Israel and all that with the Elements League, but I mean, DJ Ivy was right there ringside every time too. You know, he was at those battles, so he's a big softy for a rap battle. So,
right, let's do it. Well, only amount of time, man. I'm sure there'll be people willing to get on that card. The Toothy Moose is a hilarious fucking place to the Toothy Moose.
The Toothy Moose Pie. Hey, isn't that where that's where T3 Killa hangs out with Round Clops? That's where they're gonna meet first at the Moose.
At the Moose. But yeah, man, we almost at our B.A.R.Z trivia segment. We're getting there. Just want to make sure there's enough people in here. Very, very big opportunity for y'all to possibly win a B.A.R.Z t-shirt and possibly win a B.A.R.Z title shot, man. So what we're gonna do is I have 3 questions each week here on the Chop Shop. Each question is worth points. The person with the most points at the end of the year will win a free B.A.R.Z t-shirt and will win a title shot for any division in the league, even the big boy division,
nice.
even the singles division. So we're about to get into that. I'm just going to be pushing this link a little bit more. Please share this link out. Get as many people in here as possible. How you guys can answer the questions that will be dropped on this podcast, you can drop it in the comments. The first person to drop it in the comments gets the point. Just because you dropped it after someone else dropped it does not mean you're going to get the point. I will announce the winners. There will also be add-ons to each question as well. You guys will get the gist of it as we go on throughout the weeks. It's definitely a learning curve. I'm going to try to get to some of these comments. But yeah. So shout out to D Matrix. She's been very, very, very consistent with her show. Full disclosure, love the fucking I love the fucking consistency of her show. She's really been putting a lot of effort into it. The guests have been great. The open lines have been great. So definitely check her out on Wednesday. B.A.R.Z Media is here. Polo the Mad Lyricist is definitely bringing back keeping it on wax. We're going to try to add more shows to B.A.R.Z Media in the near future. I'd like to bring back Underground Hits, but there's so many copyright infractions. I don't want to get the channel taken down. I'm kind of scared of that. I love the Underground Hits. Don't get me wrong. I may do it on the YouTube channel. Maybe that's something I could do on Tuesdays. But yeah, man, just trying to get as many people in here. Maybe we'll play the battle and I'll push. I
just want to answer Tony Anthem. He was asking about Joey Bones. That Joey Bones lives in Newfoundland, and that's close to Nova Scotia, but Nova Scotia is a different province. So he was not at the Toothy Moose dancing on his tiptoes jerking off. No.
But if he was there, you best believe he'd be on his tiptoes jerking off. I mean,
probably. Yeah, no questions asked.
That's Joey Bones. That's Joey Joey motherfucking Bones.
Joey.
But yeah, man, we're gonna play.
But I noticed he's been judging for you, Tom. He's been judging for you, though, right?
And he's a very good.
You've been talking
judge.
to him.
Yeah, he's a good judge, man. Yeah, oh yeah.
Get him to battle, for God's sakes.
I'll put the pressure on him sooner than later. B.A.R.Z is like
I have been, but you need to too.
Yeah. No, I feel that. He'll B.A.R.Z is a place. B.A.R.Z is a place where you can't keep. It's like a car crash. You can't keep your eyes off of it. You know what I mean? And you know, eventually, you're gonna see these car crashes. You're gonna be like, I want to be a part of this car crash. You know what I mean? It's kind of a bad analogy, but you know, people see what's going on, but they eventually they're gonna want to be a part of it. As much as he wants to stay away from it, I know he's watching the battles and he's enjoying his time here. Do you got a tornado going down or something?
Missing person.
Oh fuck! I hate when that happens, man.
Age 12. Not that close to me, but
I didn't get
missing person.
I didn't get one, but you got one. Hopefully they find him. Yeah. So we're gonna play a battle that just dropped. Sauce God Honcho versus Chef Benji. After this battle, we're gonna have the B.A.R.Z trivia, and then that'd be pretty much for tonight. I'll have open line as well. I'll be dropping the link to the StreamYard so y'all can get in and talk yo shit. Not for very long though, because I don't have all night to talk shit. But we're gonna play Sauce God Honcho versus Chef Benji, and then we'll get to this trivia. So please, if you're looking to get involved in the trivia, I'm telling you, great way to win a B.A.R.Z t-shirt. Great way to learn about the history of B.A.R.Z, because I got some really good questions. We've been around for 13 years. So many questions I'm going to be asking throughout the shows. So, you know, it's definitely going to be a segment that people are going to be very excited to see every week. So let's get to this battle. Sauce God Honcho versus Chef Benji, and then we'll get right to this trivia. Let's go.
Welcome to the arena, where only the strongest survive.
I said, when I look at you, I see a butler, like Forrest Whitaker. But you're going to need a preacher, deacon, and a minister, because shit's about to get sinister. Why must the God be on demon time? Y'all knew the sauce was going to pop out for Chef. All I needed was the signature. I said, you know how long I've been cooking shit? And I did it for cheap to let the green pile up. So I was all for it when they said they want to give me Benji. I need dollars. I came in here with a vision back in 2020. And to this day, Niggas like you don't see proper. This can't murder land. Everywhere I move, the light shine on me like police choppers. Now, before I properly get this body chopped up, let me take a quick time out to shout out my nigga Monte. Free that nigga till it's backwards. He got 10 of them things for selling raw base. Gave me some of the best dope I ever served. Had them fiends running back to back. I'm talking all day. The way he chef with them skills, 2 seasons. I just knew it was butter as soon as I saute. I just had to keep it going. A break was the last thing that I needed to take. I mean, yeah, I'm back up now, but I'd be lying if I said it was an easy bake. So before shit got sweet, the situation got badder. But after all that heat, it was a piece of cake. My blood don't boil easy. And they could get cracking if he move wrong. All chef don't see is sauce with the can. Dumping shells like all the seafood gonna get dark for you. In this kitchen, Tanar brought a pot to a large boy you. Cause he knew the chef was gonna need more than an apron the moment he threw the sauce on you, nigga. I don't know why y'all think Ben is hot. Ben's a square. On that nigga, I will bend a block. Ben get shot. Brains blew out. Like niggas Ben forgot. I need bodies. I'm talking straight death. Ben the plot. This nigga fool. And you in front of the lineup. You on sauce plate, my nigga. I only cook particular to the product. The camp too wrong with this. You'll fuck around and get sick trying to bite us. Your life is at stake. Them having to connect to me through a medium? Rare outcome. It's part of the game, nigga. And it ain't no cheat code. Can't murder the campaign. And I'm back in my mode. Sauce.
Chef Benji, bother with bullshit. I keep my apron on. Never know when you gotta cook something. Shout out to Royal Echelon, but we on bar right now. Let me talk to this nigga Soft God DeAndre. I said, yo, this shit about to be a breeze. Because we had another battler with the right soil, but plant the wrong seed. So I told him if he want to see death, follow the crows to where the vultures feed. And now my slogan out the way, let's proceed. I said bar for bar, I can't be stopped. And it's the type of pressure too immense. You be talking tough online, but in person, I bet you be too tense. Well, this is past tense. I don't have sense. I came to bars to battle niggas in a different league. And y'all gave me this has been. Now I gotta let the Toolie sing. Tony Braxton. But still, shout out to Tom for making it happen. Cause I asked for a plate and he gave me fried catfish. Huh, Joe? I came to give you that stage feeling. Cause a lot of things you do, I'm really not impressed with. You had a lot of battles out there, soldier. And I respect it. But to get to the height where I'm at, you're going to have to climb Mount Everest to talk different. I'm a straight villain. That mean if you don't want your family killed, don't get them involved. 2 9s. I hold them with both arms. If my squad come together, we moving like Voltron. I'm just here so you can meet your end game. It's the age of Ultron. Because Honcho not no God. He just stepped on work. Trying to act like a king. I got his whole work from dirt. You call yourself the God? Stop the false preaching, and I'll leave smoke in every room, like the stove always leaking. See, that package never moved, because every time you hit the streets, the fiends barely approve. But I'm the first to shoot. Bullets going through his chest. I'm here so you can meet your maker. I told him he want to be a God. Now I'm going to send him to his Lord and Savior. You want to be a heathen. Well, I'm going to play the demon. You call yourself a God. But if you open the Bible, they talk about Jesus. I guess I had to walk up in the house of God just to leave Honcho grieving. I'm not the one to play with. Chopper make him shape shift. He dead now. I'm hot like a stove pot. I told him to chop up, make him transform like an Autobot. I'll send his soul to the sky, but leave his body dead on the spot. Think liquor with ice. He dead on the rocks.
For a long time. I love you.
Now it's that time. Now it's that time. B.A.R.Z Trivia, the debut. First off, the way this is going to work, I got 3 questions each week here on the Chop Shop. Each question has a different amount of points. The rapper with the most points, or the person, doesn't even have to be a rapper, just got to be a fan. It could be anyone that has the most points that answer in the comments at the end of the season will get a B.A.R.Z t-shirt, maybe a B.A.R.Z hoodie. We gotta spice it up a little bit, maybe because it'll be January. Maybe fuck it, put a B.A.R.Z hoodie on. So a B.A.R.Z hoodie and a fucking or a t-shirt, whatever you want. You know what I mean? You know, the West Coast out there of Cali, if you're out there sweating in Texas, you know what I mean? You might want a t-shirt instead of a hoodie. But yeah, man, we getting right to it. My dog's barking in the background. I do not want to snap on him right here on the live, but if it continues, you may see another side of Tommy B. But yeah, man, without further ado, let's get to these questions, man. So the first question, I got to hear on it. What rapper has the most single division wins in B.A.R.Z history? This is for 2 points. So I'm watching this comment section. First person that hits it will get the points. So I'm gonna put a 3-minute timer on as well, just so we're not here all night. All right, we're gonna start the timer. I'm watching the timer in the background. First man to get it is my man, Dismal Tones, Black Zod.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, Zod.
Black Zod has the most wins in B.A.R.Z history. 2 points. He is sitting at 43 wins. His record is 43-19. That's 62 fucking battles, man.
But he's winning 75% of the time. He's not doing too bad.
No, man. People
That's
shit on
really
him
good
all the time. But he's got the wins, man. He's got the wins. So congratulations to Dismal Tones picking up 2 points in his B.A.R.Z trivia. I know my man Dismal Tones was supposed to do this on his B.A.R.Z media show, and now I'm picking up the slack. So now you're just benefiting from it, my guy. Keep it up. 2 points for Dismal Tones. Congratulations. Now, question number 2. Okay, let's get the question number 2. Oh, why is this show not showing up? There you go. All right, it's at the bottom of the screen here. I don't know why it's doing that. Let me just see if I can do it. All right. The question is, I'll read it out. All right. So, King Stiz is tied for the most single division title defenses. Who is the rapper that's tied with him? 4 points for this question. An extra 2 points if you could tell me how many title defenses they have. I'm watching the comments. Tanner, if you got the answer, I mean, you're in this too, my guy.
What was the question again? You can't make it come up on the screen, can you?
I can. For some reason, it's showing as a scroll. Scrolling at the bottom right now. So King Stiz is tied for the most. Yeah, the most single division title defenses. Who is the rapper that he's tied with? I'm looking at the.
I mean, I'm going to say something.
Polo has got it. Polo has got it. Falcata was up. It's Falcata. He's the one that's let me just check to make sure. Falcata, yep. He's the first one to do so. And Mofire was the first one to say 4. So I'm gonna give 4 points to Polo and 2 points to Mofire.
That's a new name to me, Falcata. I don't know that one.
Yeah, he's our champion before King Stiz. King Stiz has held
Old school, yeah.
King Stiz has held this fucking title for almost 3 years, man. That goes to show. Wow. So the answer right there is on the board. Foul, both have 4 title defenses, man. So I'm gonna give Mo the 2 points. All right. We rolling through this. I should have more questions, man, because a lot of people are naming this real fast. So I like that. I like that a lot. But yeah, definitely I feel like everyone's gonna come to the show just to do the trivia, man. But yeah, man, let's go. So sitting right now, Dismal Tones got 2 points on the year. Polo's got 4 points on the year. Mo Fire has got 2 points on the year. All right, next question. And the final question. And as the questions go on, like I have a easy, a medium, and a hard. So the hard one usually is going to take the longest time. I mean, the first question is actually, Zod, if you pay attention to what's happening in the league, I've said it plenty of times on the podcast, who has the most wins in B.A.R.Z history. So yeah, paying attention to the podcast is a great way to know some questions. So the final question, hopefully it's not a tick. All right, I know how to do it now. There we go. I think I figured it out now. All right, question number 3. B.A.R.Z has had 7 different singles division champions. Name all 7 for 8 points. If you can name them in order, you get 10 points. So this is going to be a hard one to find. There's 7 champions. Can you name them all? And can you name them in order for 10 points? So 10 points if you can name them in order. 8 points if you can get it. So if someone names them all, and then he gets the 8 points, and if someone can fucking get the 10 points by putting them in order, we could do that. I got 3 minutes on the timer. It will end in 3 minutes. I'm watching the comments. Steez Foul Stiz. That's 3. We need 7. This is gonna be a tough one.
Zod has got to be one of them.
Steez Foul Stiz again. That is, I will give you guys help as we go. It is just singles. It's a singles division. Again, the question is, B.A.R.Z has had 7 different singles division champions. Name all 7. 8 points if you can. 10 points if you can name them in order. Can you name all 7? We are at 47 seconds. We have a 3-minute timer. So Joey's got Steez, Ortega, Foul, Stiz. That is 4 of the 7. It is not in order.
I mean, Zod's one of them, isn't he?
Zod has not won the B.A.R.Z championship yet.
Oh, he has not won that one. That's right. That's the one he hasn't won.
Ooh, yeah. D just threw Andy Chris' name in there. Stiz, Falcada, Genesis, Adam Ortega. No. I will say Genesis has not won the B.A.R.Z championship.
That's a long 47 seconds.
People are starting to put it together. We're at 1 minute and 30 seconds. I am giving you guys 3 minutes to do this.
Almost done Googling.
Steez, Ortega, Crisp, Falcada, Stiz. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 of the 7. Put them in order, people. Foul, Steez, Ortega, Gator, Andy Chris. Gator did not win the B.A.R.Z championship. Steez, Andy Chris, James Ryan, Eric Ortega, D-Bars, Milton, Stiz. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Congratulations, Mofire. You got it, my guy.
His
1,
Google worked the best.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they're in order. First it was Steez. Steez won the championship the first time ever. He won the championship. We had a text battle fucking tournament. He came out on top and won the B.A.R.Z championship.
Nice.
Andy Crisp was the second. Then he lost to HD. HD dropped the title. We had a tournament. Ortega won that. Ortega won the tournament, defended it twice, and then lost to D-Bars. D-Bars defended the title twice and then lost to Falcada. And now we're sitting at King Stiz. Congratulations to fucking Mofire. Where did that come from, man? Where did he find that? He gets 18 points. He got them all first. He got them all first, and he put it in order.
You might as well just mail him the hoodie.
Hey, that's 20 points. But guess what? It's fucking June. I'm doing this once a week. I'm gonna run out of questions though. So if you have a question that I can put in this trivia,
so somebody else can get 18 points next week.
that's right.
Right.
Lots of points up for grabs throughout the weeks. I will be adding up all the questions. It was Steez, Andy Chris, HD, Eric Ortega, B.A.R.Z, Foul, King Stiz. Congratulations, MoFire. I don't know how he got it. I don't know how he got it, but he got it. He's got some intel. Someone told him. Someone told him. Google help. Did he do the AI? Did he do the? He probably did the AI, didn't he? He. Oh, I bet you that's what he did. I mean, there's no rules against it. I didn't state it. James Ryan and Milton Miller. So James Ryan is HD, and Milton Miller is Falcada. He didn't name their rap names, but he named their real names, and it was in order. So I'll give it to him. Read your YouTube, Tom. LOL. I'm just going by the way it lists on my comment section here. But yeah, that's where we're at, man. 20 points for MoFire. 8 point. Where are we at? 24 points for Polo. 2 points for Dismal. Tune in every week to the Chop Shop. We are gonna have different questions. They're not all gonna be singles division related. They're not gonna be who's a runner up when I ban MoFire. But yeah, man. Salute to everyone that performed in that. Hopefully this becomes a thing. And yeah, we'll keep on going forward. So it's open line time. We're gonna drop the fucking we're gonna drop the link in the comments to get in this stream. You guys can talk about whatever the fuck you guys want to talk about. You can get it off your chest. So yeah, what I see on my screen, and a lot of people are talking about I got in before him and I got in before him. I'm just going by what I see on my screen. So if on your screen it's you can prove that you were before someone, then we can work that out. Maybe even give some points. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah, let me just drop this link in the comments. Let me just go to Tanar so I can get that link. And I can paste it. It's going in the B.A.R.Z chat. So if you're not a part of the B.A.R.Z chat, let me know in my inbox and we can get you on here. But yeah, man, I'll take screenshots of my question, or sorry, of my comments whenever they roll in on here. That's the only way I could do it. I can't do it through the Facebook. I can only do it through here. But yeah, man, congratulations to everyone that got the points this week. But yeah, I want to know how fucking MoFire got that. I guarantee you he typed that in on fucking Google or whatever fucking AI. But hey, man, it's not against the rules, so we'll find out if that's going to be a thing. Maybe I should make a rule on that. But yeah,
there's no way to enforce it. That's a problem. Yeah,
there's no way to enforce it. You can't tell. You can't tell. So what we'll do, just to pass some time to get some people in here, is we'll play a song. Hey man, if no one in here wants to hop on, man, I'll call it a night too, man, because we can. I can kick it for the rest of the night. I got to collect a whole lot of data. I definitely number one, the only reason why we're doing singles division questions is because I run the singles division and I know the ins and outs of it. Y'all fucked up all the other divisions with the actual stats because we had different GMs that never passed on stats, and I never, looked after every single division. So you can say other division stats, but we can't clarify it. Some certain things we can't clarify. Like if you said who has the most banger division wins, I couldn't tell you because I don't fucking know. I can tell you who has the most banger division wins this year. You know what I mean? But that's because I took care of it. But and you as a league owner, obviously you never ran something like this stature of
right.
like online shit, not but you've done the live shit and keeping track and dealing with different people. It can get kind of fucking hectic, eh, buddy?
No, big time. I mean, I kept all the stats too. It was easier for me, but but yeah, I mean, I definitely kept the stats, and people would complain. You put out the stats, they're like, "Oh, I'm better than this guy. I'm better than that guy." Well, I mean, I'm just putting them there by your wins and losses. Basically, I'm not saying who's better, but You know, that's just the way it works. You got to keep stats.
Antonin, what's popping, my guy?
What's up, boys?
Just
Yo.
chilling, man. Just
Yo,
chilling.
give me,
Yes, sir.
give me my fucking points, Tommy.
You sent the screenshot. I'm gonna see it. You got the fucking.
I don't know because I don't know though because like people the feed be coming through people's shit faster. You know what I mean? So like I might have been behind this. I'm telling you though, as soon as you said who has the most singles division, boom! I was like, Sod. There's no there's no other answer, dude.
I can see it. I can scroll up as far as I can. But if you send me a screenshot of it and it's ahead of his, then I can figure that out. What's
up, boys? Tanner, how you doing?
Good. How are you, buddy?
Good, dude.
Yeah.
Chilling. Yo, I hopped out of here for a minute because Joe Piff started a room in Clubhouse. So I went over that. Believe it or not, he was like, nah, you killed me, bro. He owned up to it. He was like, nah, I fucking lost that. You cooked me. And I was like, wow, all right, Piff.
The link is in the chat. If you're not in the chat, hit my inbox. I'll send you the link. But yeah, Antonin, man, fucking 4-0, baby. 4-0, bro.
Superb, brother.
Let the haters hate. Polo.
Yeah, let them hate, bro. At the end of the day, I'm nice.
Are you gonna stick to the singles all year?
Yeah.
Mr. VP, what's popping?
Yo, what's good? I just want to say Mofire cheated.
Mofire cheated, but Polo also plays with his own turds. So.
Oh man, you guys fucked up. That Guns wasn't here. If Guns was here, you probably would have got that because Guns has seen it all here in bars. Swat K, I don't know why I didn't see yours, but yeah, Mofire got it on my fucking end of this thing. So.
Shout out to Guns, but we're not just gonna move through the fact that Polo put in the chat that he plays with his shit, dude.
You know,
Why not, man?
You know, Mofire was on fucking what's it called, Gemini?
Sometimes you gotta measure it out.
Yo, what
Sometimes you gotta measure it out.
D-Matrix in the building. What's going on, Queen?
Joey Bones.
What's going on?
That sounds like something Joey Bones would
know how
say.
to pronounce that word?
Yeah, how do you pronounce it?
Pneumono ultramicroscopic silicone volcaniconiosis.
Dude, I always knew you were autistic, D. I fucking knew it.
I'm definitely autistic. I'm ADHD, but I learned that word when I was like 8 years old. My dad's a word nerd, and he used to teach us words at the dinner table when we were eating at dinner, and he taught us that word. It's a miner's disease, a coal miner's disease in the lungs.
Damn.
Yeah, we just call that black lung.
There's a short form for you.
Yeah, dude. So Tanner, if I use black lung, does that count?
I would say anything that's got to do with coal miners, black lung, and that word would come together to make something to make sense, because that's important, right? If you're just using the word, it doesn't matter. You got to use it to make sense. So yeah, knowing those things that D just told you, which should help the people that are in the contest that want to do that.
Believe it or not, I can't. The Mr. Over vocabulary guy over here, I can't pronounce that word.
Did you know it's the longest word in the English language?
Why would someone make?
Did you know? Yeah. Hold on a second. Did you know that you perfectly pronounced that word and then you just said English? Oh, what in the actual fuck was that, D?
I'm autistic.
That's
hilarious, dude. You dropped that like it was nothing, and then you're like, "Did you know that's the longest word in the English language?" That's crazy.
That was great.
So thoughts on Locked and Loaded? What do you guys think about
it? Was my favorite card. I think it was also my favorite round that I wrote. Because I really wanted to I wanted to talk to that motherfucker, you know what I mean? And he said that when I was over there in his little clubhouse room too. He was like, nah, like there was multiple points where like you were talking to me. You weren't like battle rapping. You weren't like, you were talking to me. And I was like, that was the whole fucking point, Joe.
Honestly, more motherfuckers need to do that shit.
I'm saying, I understand that like punching is a huge part of battle rap, right? I'm not a huge puncher. I punch, but it's not like where I fucking thrive or my specialty, right? like I am taking the constructive criticisms of everybody. You know what I mean? And I'm really working on it. And I tried to show that with my, you know, my scheming and trying to punch a few times, you know, against Pitt. And so, yeah, I don't know. I think the breakdown is fucking crucial, dude. Like you can punch all you want, but if it's not opponent targeted and there's no attempt to break down their character or their persona or whatever else, right? Their character traits, whatever it is. Like, I don't like that kind of battling. I just don't.
Yeah.
I love punches. I don't like it. You're not talking to your fucking opponent.
It's too cookie
Dude,
cutter.
I wasn't even fucking trying, dude. Fuck out of here.
Come on, dude. I wasn't even trying, dude.
You're fucking trash, dude. I fucking
No, he did tell me though. He was like, "Bro, I tried." He was like,
If I
"You
wasn't
got that
focused on
win."
JC, dude, you would have been fucked.
Yeah,
up,
facts.
man.
Joe tried. There's no doubt Joe tried, but I mean, I'd say Anthem, he kind of channeled his like almost. I was going to say his inner Pat Stay. Like the presence was just beyond. Like he was just that's what I thought. Like you were confident, you delivered it without skipping a beat. Like it was just smooth, and it was just the presence was there. And to me, Joe didn't do enough. You know.
Tanner, I'm gonna blush, dude. Chill. No, real talk though. Like that is, to me, that's the greatest compliment I think I've ever fucking gotten. So shout out to Tanner for that, because Pat Stay, rest in peace to the sucker free boss. That guy changed my fucking life for real, and my outlook on like you can just be yourself. You know what I mean? In battle rap, and that's why it's like I understand the persona and the two sides of every, you know, battler and this and that, but it's like that dude made it fucking cool to just be yourself.
And you definitely brought out your inner Carmichael for sure.
You're talking about when I leaned in and I was like, an immeasurable waste of oxygen breathing. Yeah.
We need fucking Carmichael to do a little bit of an injury so we can bring back the fucking broken arm Carmichael, because that was the best Carmichael we ever saw. The Carmichael.
I know, broken arm Carmichael was it.
Yeah, dude, Carmichael is like he makes me think of the Whisper song.
Yeah,
that's Carmichael.
That's a
Carmichael.
Throwback, man. Yeah. The Yin Yang Twins.
Yeah, bro, that's what I mean. That's just hilarious.
Well, the thing with Carmichael is his stuff isn't bad sometimes, but he's just so feeble about it, delivering it. You know, like his stuff's pretty good sometimes, but it's just it needs some sharpening of the pencil. And definitely needs to work on his delivery. I don't know how many people have to tell him that. Did you not watch us on this podcast, or did you?
I don't know if he does.
But
I don't think, truthfully, I don't think he tunes into anything.
The judgments say that.
I'm pretty sure he wakes up. He wraps his round. He goes back to sleep and he hibernates to the next time he has the battle.
I guess.
I guarantee he's on lean or Xanax or something. He has.
Gunn says he was on them perks.
He's definitely trying not to wake somebody in his house.
Yeah, sure.
Either that or he's got his fucking daddy in the back room fucking sleeping and he can't fucking record or something. I don't know.
Yo,
he's like, dude, if I wake up my mom, I'm
go outside.
Sure.
Go outside somewhere and give it to it, man. Go
He's
outside.
Carmichael, shut the fuck up, Carmichael.
Yeah. Michael, I said enough.
Time, guys, time.
How many job applications did you put in?
He's out here trying not to get grounded and shit.
Yeah, facts.
He's like 30.
I will say that it's for me personally.
That's how you know he's living with his parents for sure.
Yeah, facts. I think it's pretty crazy that in 7 battles I went from Carmichael to beating Piff to clearing Piff out.
And you have like I don't want to say the weirdest resume, but your resume is like you start off with a fatal 4-way, you lost that, and you haven't lost since.
Yeah.
And then fucking, you had Carmichael, and then you ended with Piff. It's like, bro, and even like Piff, like He's one of the top guys in the league, regardless whether you like him or not. He's one of the top talented guys. You know, his record doesn't show it, but the guy's good. And you cleared him.
Yeah.
So what's next for Antonym? Who knows? We can't say what's next because I know what's next, and you're not allowed to say who's next. But what do you think about what's up next? Because do you think you're gonna clear who you got up next?
Yes. Actually, no. I don't think I'm going to clear him, but I am going to win.
Love it.
I'm very confident in that. The round that I have put together so far is it's the tits, dude. Like for real. Like it's because I am actively trying to improve every fucking battle. I mean,
and you have because
I
you've
appreciate
learned the battle rap, not even the criteria, just the battle rap,
like the format.
Yeah, you've learned.
And the fucked up part, right, is like I've been watching battles for probably fucking 16 or 17 years, like when Grind Time was moving, and like I don't go all the way back to like Elements League and shit, you know what I mean? But like I've been watching from Grind Time, and that's why I put that in my round against in J Rep, you know, when I was like Mad Ills and Lush, you know what I mean? Like so I've seen all these different styles and all these different structures, but they're all in the same or incredibly similar format, right? Like indistinguishably close. And I've always known the format. I had to like change the way that I craft my rhymes, because I got into my lane. I found my fucking lane of how I write. You know what I mean? And so and I started doing that after I battled Teasy and Tom. You said on the podcast, you were like, dude, like Antonym could be a problem. He has to get out of the musical flow and structure, because I did rap that round like it was a verse almost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a lot of rappers that start off making music and going into battle rap, they all have that problem. And I've always pointed that out to certain people, and some pick it up and some don't. You know, you picked it up. There's a lot that don't. They'll still stay with the hibit, stay on beat, right? So
yeah, no, I mean, I take that shit. The whole point of this, right, is like it's competitive and it's like a sport. It's a battle, right? But like that doesn't mean that you just fucking black sod and mayhem it and you don't fucking listen to anything that anybody says ever.
It's facts.
You know what I mean? More power to you for sticking to your style. But that's the thing, right? Is I've been able to still stick to my style while changing it up and taking the constructive criticisms and applying them in real time. Right. And like, and I've done nothing but improve and get better and better. So it's like, not everybody is out to get you. You know what I mean?
Stats do not lie, bro. Sitting 4-0, man, on the year, and you're like 6-0 in all time. So, bro, you got a fucking resume right now.
No, 7-0, 7-0, 8-0 if you count my diss track for Mayhem.
Yeah,
7-0 singles.
If you count all divisions, yeah, it'd be 8-0.
8-0.
D, we can't give out your opponent right now, but we all know, like the people that do know, they have you as an underdog in this. Do you thrive in the underdog position?
You know I do. You know I do. Look what happened to Smoke Often. Everybody thought I was the underdog there, and I came in and I ate his fucking ass. So let's go.
What in the fuck?
Holy shit!
So are you gonna eat your opponent's ass? Your quotes?
No, she's all about the ass.
You know it. I'm the only cutie to eat your booty, bro.
Hey, yo, hey, that's my cue.
That's how you get black lung.
Hey, yo, thank you everyone for fucking tuning in. It's been another episode of the Talk. But yeah, as soon as I drop that flyer, I know a lot of people are gonna take your opponent as the clear cut favorite.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. But the whole thing is I got some fire written up for this guy, and I'm fucking ready for it. I've been working my fucking ass off. My pen's been on overdrive. I'm been working on memorizing my material. So like, you just got to see what I'm gonna come up with. That's all.
You're on par. You're
I'm
on
looking
par
forward
right
to
now.
that one.
Is it a singles?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm looking forward to that one. I know the matchup. I'm looking forward to that one.
See,
I am too, honestly, because I do want to see. I
someone
think
get their
I
ass
think
beat.
it. I want to watch a dude get his ass eaten for sure. But no, real talk. I think it's going to bring out because she knows, you know what I mean. Like it's going to bring out the best of D Matrix.
And that's
See,
what we
that's
want.
the thing is I'm taking on a really challenging opponent, and I think that he's bringing out the best of my pen and the best of my delivery and the best of everything that can come of me. So win or lose, I think this is actually a really good battle for me because it's going to be taking me to the next level.
Facts. And you know what?
Exactly.
I'm glad that you're saying that you're onto your memorization part, which you're on par where you should be, which is great. A lot of rappers don't realize how long it takes to memorize their shit because it's the 15th and the battle's on the 27th. So you're like right where you need to be. If you're not memorizing your material right now, you're behind on what you should be doing. So kudos to you for staying on point, man. Because some people will wait until the last minute. I'm glad that you're taking it serious.
Mm-hmm.
Let me kiss my mom on the mouth. Hang on.
Yo. Polo, man.
Here's the thing: is I will never let that die.
Polo, man. A lot of people when they see the matchup that you got, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Were you like, "What the fuck" when this matchup came?
Yeah.
And it's not because like whatever. Like I think the only reason why I think that way is because you already know why. And a lot of people, I mean, people that are familiar with him, they know why. I'm just kind of like, what is he actually going to bring? If he's going to bring something different to the table than what he's been doing, then it might be a good fight. But like, I'm trying to find motivation here, to be honest.
I feel you. Now that could be working again. That could be working for him though, because if you're
That
lacking
definitely could work for him.
motivation, can he catch you slipping? You know what I mean?
I mean, honestly, he could because like, I mean, like he actually could. Like if he I got to get out of my head that of what he's gonna do and just focus on what I got to do. So like, once it's just gonna take me another day to get that out of my head. No, I'm gonna fucking murder this dude. I don't know. I'm fucking playing around.
I think you're just gonna wrap the guy, and that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm pretty familiar with him.
And he's my boy. Like that's my sandbox boy. Like we grew up together. So, and me saying that, hopefully he's watching this. And he's like, this motherfucker. He needs to bring his pen. And I'll tell you, if it was a freestyle battle, because this is a singles battle. If it was a freestyle battle, he'd be even worse fucking shape. You know what I mean? Like I feel like both of you guys are good at freestyling, but you're just on a different level, and your pen's definitely better. You've been doing this longer, so you definitely are the top dog in this battle by far. You're definitely a different level than he is. So hopefully he kind of looks at it like the way D does, where it's like, yeah, I know what I'm facing, but I gotta do the best me so I can get better. You know what I mean? And
he called me out too, right? Or like
right.
he chose me. So like he wants to battle me. So like, yeah, now I gotta kill him. So actually, I'm gonna fucking kill him. Like there's no like I'm gonna make sure that
I didn't even try, dude.
I know. Actually, I'm going to try just because I'm pretty familiar with him for the most part. So like, yeah, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something.
I'm excited.
I feel bad for him. I mean, like, yeah.
I'm excited because I know you're gonna name drop me, and like when Polo name drops me, it's usually good. So I'm excited.
Ooh, you gotta flip that shit on him now. You gotta shit on Tommy, bro.
Hey, actually, Tom, I wasn't until you brought up your guys' upbringing. So I'm like, oh shit, yeah, that's right. All right, bet. Noted.
Just I want to hear a sandbox bar from you, and then something about burying someone. Yeah, you know what to do. But like you got called out, right? So like, and this is a question for everyone here on the cast, and that's the reason why when I battle. A lot of people don't see me battle, but when I do battle, 99.9% of the time is because someone wants to battle me, and I have to answer the call. Now I can't do that all the time because I don't got the time. But like, how do you guys feel when someone calls you out? Do you guys feel like you have to automatically battle this guy or
Yes,
this girl? Like, is it automatic?
automatic.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
unless
Nope.
unless the matchup like really doesn't make fucking sense, dude.
What if
Right?
Carmichael called you out tomorrow?
If Carmichael called me out tomorrow, I wouldn't do it. Like I just wouldn't.
I
You
wouldn't
know
pick
what
up
I
the
mean?
phone.
What if he said he's gonna use his outside voice?
Nah. Here's the thing. Here's the thing: is that I think that is his outside voice.
Oh shit.
No, he would have
I
to.
think that that's Carmichael, like at like his peak decibel. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Yeah, he would have to give me like a 10-second clip of him using his outside voice for me to decide on going against him.
Dude, he would get loud. He would get loud and be like, "Hey, yo, it's Carmichael."
That's what I'm
I
worried about too.
personally,
That he fucking his whole voice is like fucking high pitched. That's why he talks so low.
So
Like, just call me.
If Carmichael calls out Tricky T tomorrow, what would happen?
You know, it's funny that you say that because Jesus Christ, I don't think I would ever battle, but I often thought that I should come in and take Carmichael out because I mean, it wouldn't take me any time. I mean, I know I could beat him. I mean, no question in my head, I know I could beat him. Does that mean I want to battle him? Oh boy, yeah, I don't think so. Maybe leave it with me. You never know what I think someday. But if I was going to pick anybody, it's funny because that's who I was thinking I would go after, just to say, hey, I can do this.
I was gonna say, like, I won't say for like people that are actual champs, like the Stizzes of the world or fucking Stigma, you know what I'm saying? People that like, you know what I'm saying, got that belt and had that title before, like they could be a little bit picky. You know what I'm saying? For those
Yeah.
that sit there and be like, oh, because I got this amount of years in this shit, like I can't battle you. Like, but what have you actually done in those 10 years? Like you
Right.
haven't really done shit. You didn't win anything. So like why not? You know what I'm saying? I mean it still depends on the opponent, but like to not give somebody a chance because you feel that you're better than them, but you never showed the league that you're better than anyone. Like come
Right.
on. Like
Yeah.
if you're like come on. Like I mean I'll take on anyone. Like I don't give a fuck.
I
Like
like that.
I
I
mean
feel
it
like I'm
depends.
at a point in my career where I can be a little bit choosy, but I feel like I choose battles that make sense to improve me. So, like, you have something that will help my game improve. So that doesn't necessarily mean that if you're a lesser battle, I'm not going to take you. I can see something in you that might help my delivery, for example, like the Tommy Lit battle. I took that battle. I thought we were evenly scored, and I thought that would help my delivery. Somebody on a lesser scale than me, I can definitely see myself taking a battle because something I can learn from them to help me. I will definitely take that battle, but I don't necessarily have to take every single battle that's presented in front of me.
See me when someone calls me out, and if I had the time, I would battle everyone that called me out because it's like, all right, fuck me, fuck you, bro. Like, let's go. That's just how I am.
You
But
want to
like,
fuck on me?
fuck with you. But like at the end of the day, like I don't have the time to do it. You know what I mean? So I only step
Yeah, I
outside
mean like
maybe once or twice a year. But
you
if
gotta
I
have some
was,
type of motivation. You gotta have
yeah,
some type of motivation too. Like you can't
yeah,
just take on any battle and not be motivated because you're like this guy's not even good enough for me to battle him. Like why, like you're what sometimes you just wasting time and energy for no reason. But
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then you got people. Oh, he's stat padding. He's stat padding. I wouldn't battle Spitbox. Honestly, I think you should though, Mo. I think
Nobody. No.
someone
Nobody.
needs to
No.
battle him so he'll shut
Nobody
up.
Yeah. Nobody fucking battle that guy.
I mean
Well,
like you look at his
here's the
battle.
thing, right? Is that he called me out and said, "Oh, you would never battle me," and I said, "Run it then, motherfucker." Nothing. I have the messages in my inbox. Nothing. I said, "Let's run it then," and he was like, "You could never," and blah blah, and he came up with all these fucking excuses to all of a sudden not battle me.
Right.
Let's be real. Spitbox went to go battle Entity, and then what the fuck happened? So, like, Spitbox doesn't battle.
I think I don't know. I low key got a fucking I fuck with him just because he's been a big help to the league and I know a different Spitbox than you guys do. He is definitely a dickhead when it comes to the chats and shit. but the guy does have some talent. His battle versus Mayhem was actually pretty good, and I think that he just has to be the right kind of person and
Who won
change
that
the
battle?
way he looks at shit.
Who won that battle between him and Mayhem?
He beat Mayhem, and his battle versus Entity. I got Entity's round, and I'm just waiting for his round, and that battle's gonna drop, and then we'll see what he's made of if he can beat Entity. I don't know if he can. Entity's pretty good. But speaking of Entity and like the audio battles, D, where we at with the audio division? What's cooking? Got anything booked? Anything coming up? Are we gonna take those battles that Hood Threat gave us? Those 3 battles that Hood Threat gave us? Are we gonna put those in the audio division? Get them judged? What are you thinking?
I think we should. I think we should give them a fair shot. I mean, it was a little mini card, and I think they were on audio, so I think it should go into the audio division.
Right.
The audio division's been a little bit slow, but I just saw Punch God come in saying he's looking for a battle, so I think I'm going to try and get him lined up. So if anybody wants to take a battle with Punch God, let me know. He's looking.
Punch was saying in the comments today, he was saying that he was watching the Sauce God Honcho versus Benji, and he said he liked the battle.
He said he would like the battle Sauce God, yeah.
Yeah, and that would be a pretty
Yeah,
good
well,
battle.
That'd be a
Sauce
fucking
God wants
banging
to
battle.
jump on audio, I can get those 2 hooked up, no problem. I have Rick Savage versus Guns coming up on the 23rd as a one-off battle. So, I mean, we're not completely dead. We're slow, but we're not completely dead. We're still doing our shit, and in audio, the live audios count as your record as well.
Oh, we're good. If you so live audio is you also, right, D?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Live audio also counts for the Facebook Live division. It kind of a combo because it is live and it is on Facebook Live.
They coincide with one another.
It's a two. It's
they
it's
coincide.
kind of a 2-1. Yeah.
All right, word. I'm talking to Hoova and Chunks about when Chunks can get over here.
Yeah, I saw Chunks in the chat this afternoon. He was looking about having a battle with you.
Yeah.
So
Chunks is a problem, man. I can't.
Chunks is nice,
huge problem. I just heard a battle of his yesterday, and my God, can that boy spit?
That goofy fucking gloppy, nasty, sloppy bastard fucking Kempster was over there with Joe earlier too, and he said Chunks is garbage. And I was like, yo, what are you listening to?
And that guy's a league. That guy's a league owner, bro.
This is coming from somebody who can't formulate a punchline to save his life.
And I told him, I said, Chunks, like if you battle Chunks today, that dude would fucking murder you because I heard your last battle with Bankhead and it was fucking terrible. And he was like, oh, I didn't even really try that hard. And I was like, that seems to be a thing amongst you guys. Dude.
That's why he gets along with Joe Piff.
What the? And Piff said, no, dude, don't punch me in there. Don't. And I said, nah, don't fucking, you ain't weaseling out of this shit.
I mean, I didn't try that hard. To not try that hard against Bankhead is crazy.
That's crazy, bro. Because Bankhead is fucking vicious, bro.
Right.
Like, Bankhead's nice.
Like you should be thinking about Bankhead not trying hard against you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and you can tell the Bankhead, and you could see the Bankhead really like he put some effort into it, but it wasn't like.
And that's why, that's why when it comes to booking big names, I mean, as much of a good look it is for you, they're just there to collect a check. They don't give a fuck about the battle. They're not going to push the battle. Like some will, some majority of them will.
Some might, right? If there's more incentive to it, but like
if for instance, when we had Twerk over here, we had Prep over here. We who else did we have? Chef Trez over here.
And you guys had Trez over here.
They didn't push the battle. There's like they gave, and you know what I got from Twerk, we paid the most money to Twerk and we got 40 seconds. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you did. I remember that. You told me about that.
At the end of the day, is it really worth it? In my opinion, it isn't, because but you know what? That's when professionalism comes to play, where you're like, okay, yeah, I want you to battle here, but here's a contract saying that you have to push this battle, because if you don't, I'm not booking you. You know what I mean?
But imagine battling Bankhead and only getting 100 views. Like, that's fucking crazy work.
Fucking wild.
Well, imagine
You got
just
to.
imagine battling Bankhead, and then because you got cooked so bad, I didn't even try. That's fucking crazy, dude.
I mean, for you only get 100 views is because you didn't try. If
Facts.
that's the case, like if you actually tried, you would get more than 100 views because you like. I feel like with the big names,
I
like
feel
if
like the. Sorry, Polo. Go ahead. My bad.
no, I was saying like if I feel like with the big names, like if you actually put in like your best pen against them, they might be like, shit, I might have to share you and
Yeah.
put you out there because like dude came with some shit that was not expected. I was thinking like this is gonna be some bullshit because like they gave me some money, whatever, but like no, I do actually put in some work. So I gotta like
Yeah,
give
that's
him a
exactly
shout
what I
out.
was gonna say too. Is like if you maybe not surprise them, but they oh shit, and you make a positive impression, they're going to be more likely to be like, all right, you know what, I'll share this shit because that was actually pretty dope.
And yeah,
You
Well,
know?
you would think that
Guns is saying,
Bankhead himself would sell the battle. Like just having Bankhead on the card would sell the battle itself. You know what I mean? For
Yeah,
people's
but he
views.
hasn't. He really hasn't been like active the last few years. He was locked up again and shit, and like, you know what I mean. So,
Nobody wants to see these guys online. They want to see them
they
live
want
on
to see it,
stage.
yeah, bro. I want to see him in the cage on
So
the black at the
no,
Black Ice Cartel. You know what I mean? That's
yeah,
where
not many
Bankhead.
people.
That's where
Yeah,
Bankhead started. That's where Bankhead fucking flourishes. The Black Ice Cartel stage. It's just like that dude's unstoppable. You know what I mean?
hey, yo,
yeah.
Tanner. Yo,
Yeah.
Tanner.
Yes,
What was
sir.
the biggest? What's the biggest name that you ever booked? Would you say for your league?
Oh boy. That's the thing. I know. I mean, I only book Nova Scotians, you know.
Right.
Racist.
But I mean, well, no, it's not that. It's not that I didn't want to book more, but I mean, geez, I've had some big names in my inbox wanting to come in, but I mean, we were just doing it to show up, you battle. There's no paycheck really, unless we would split the door amongst everybody, but you're lucky to get $20 each,
right?
You know, but yeah, no, I'm trying to think of like, geez.
So, what's her name? That
Pep was in my inbox, wanted to battle in the league, but I mean, we've had Serenade's probably the biggest views.
Yeah.
As far as names, you know, she'd be the biggest one. Had
500,000
Joey Bones,
views.
of course,
That's pretty big. 500,000 views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said Serenade?
Yeah, that'd be Serenade.
That's hilarious.
Serenade, yeah.
Yeah, Serenade.
My mind is blown.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm the one that discovered her, so.
That's funny, dude. She's hilarious.
She is hilarious, you know, and I've begged her to get back into it, but she just won't do it. She's
you
not
know
doing
what?
it
I don't
anymore. But
regardless of like what people think of her, like she's putting up more views than I don't know 60% of the rappers that are talking shit about her.
Dude, she has so many like clips of her battles that went viral. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. That's like the Zod clip. Like he went viral off of bad bars or whatever. Like kind of the same thing. Like it's not like her bars were bad, just like certain
Ask
people.
me why.
Yeah. Mississippi me.
She'll be Mississippi me, ZOD.
But you also gotta take advantage of that. You gotta capitalize off of that too. Like even if you went viral off a bad bar, and you got people noticing you. They might want to click you just to see what other bad shit you're about to come up with. But now they're like, oh shit, that dude actually raps good. You know what I'm saying? That was just an off night for him.
Yeah,
I feel that.
Because like it's this one rapper, what's his name? Dot. He's been around for whatever, and he has like the most like reachiest bars where like everybody's like, man, he be reaching hard as fuck with this shit. But everybody always tunes in because he's always gonna have one of those bars that he have a hell of a reach on. That everybody's just like, what the fuck? Like, how the fuck you get this out of that? But like,
my bad, I don't want to interrupt. I'm gonna hop off, y'all. Salute.
My man Antonym,
dinner with my lady. Yes, sir.
Right,
Much love.
Love you, bro.
I love you, Polo.
Talk to you later.
What the fuck? You don't love me? The fuck?
That sounded sincere. That sounded sincere, Paul.
That was intimate. I think we had a moment there. I should clip that.
Hey, 100, man.
But yeah,
no homo.
I'm done for the night as well. So we'll just go around the cast, let people know what you got popping next, and we'll sign off. The ladies first. D, what's popping? You got a battle on OGs versus New Dogs.
Just got my OGs versus New Dogs, and for this week on full disclosure, I have some face-offs set up. I have Guns versus Ruthless coming up on full disclosure, and Super versus Rhyme Clops for face-off. So don't miss it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Make sure you check her out this Wednesday. We already know full disclosure, B.A.R.Z Media, full disclosure in the Chop Shop, and Keep It On Wax. The only 3 shows on B.A.R.Z Media right now. If you're looking to get a show on B.A.R.Z Media, hit me up. We can work something out. We're definitely looking to add to our roster. I look forward to every Wednesday to watch that show. Same with Polo's show. You know, we have our little clique where, you know, that's what you want to see that night. You know, people have a fan base for the Chop Shop. People have a fan base for full disclosure. So enjoy your night, D. Appreciate to have you on. Thanks for popping on, man.
Peace.
Much love. Mr. VP, what's good? What do you got going on with the On Wax? I know we have we had those battles go down. Did you get some results yet, or what's up next?
Yeah, we got the results. Just trying to figure out the day with the guys. Like, I feel like they all kind of want to do it. Like, they want to have a double header weekend with the OG versus New Dogs. So I'm like trying to figure that one out. We are trying to shorten the weeks up just because we're trying to
Is there any battles that fit the criteria of OGs versus New Dogs?
Oh, let me think of it. So we got Joe Piv versus Contacts.
That's one.
We got Antonym versus Primero.
That won't work. So
yeah, we got Hutch versus Zod.
That won't work.
They're so yeah, I mean yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I guess so they wanted to do it that Sunday. So like I kind of want to give them that extended days. I know Primero already got somebody for the OG versus New Dogs.
Right.
So does Piff, even though I got to check with Piff's op to make sure that he's still good because I know he couldn't battle in the On Wax thing too. So I'll see where his mind's at. But yeah, we got that going on. We're gonna start getting those guys. I mean, it's kind of been agreed on that they want to do it that Sunday, so I just got to confirm it with them, and then you'll see those flyers start rolling out soon of those battles. And but like, yeah, everything is judged. We want to just kind of keep it moving because I got some exciting news right after this On Wax tournament, and I want to really get that. I really want to get that popping for the summer. The next thing that we have going on in the On Wax division, I want to get that going this summer. So we're going to move a little fast on this On Wax thing. Give these guys like a 3-week turnaround versus a month. Yeah, so we got that going on, and then I got my battle in OG versus New Dogs that will be announced soon, and yeah, I got a couple live spaces battles that I got going on, and some other stuff. So like, yeah, I'm working, man. I got a lot of things going on. I'm actually too booked up at the moment, so I can't wait till June is over, to be honest. So I can get back to normal life.
The VP is outside right now. That's what's up. That's what I want to hear. We missed you, so it's glad to have you back, man. So
yeah, it's good. Go ahead.
No, just looking forward to the completion of the On Wax tournament. I'm excited to see who comes out on top of there.
Yeah, man, we got Mofire that advanced. We got, like I said, Contacts and Pip and Zod and Primero and Antonym and Hutch. So like,
who's Mofire got in this next round?
So unfortunately, Mofire advanced pretty much all the way to the semifinals because On and Floso Code were 2 battles that were supposed to be going against each other. On that side of the bracket that didn't show up. So Mofire or Donkey were supposed to battle one of those guys. So that didn't happen. But Mofire is going to be working. I told Mofire he just can't take a break. Everybody's putting in something, so he got to put in something. So I got something special. We got something special for Mofire to do. It's still a little easier than everyone else because he don't really have to take it as serious. But I know he's still gonna have fun with it. So I got something lined up for him where he's still gonna perform something. He just won't be performing. He just won't have an actual battle.
That's what's up. Well, I appreciate you, Mr. VP. Thanks for popping on, brother.
No, I appreciate you guys, man. Have a good night.
Always.
Good night,
All right. Last but certainly not least, my man, my co-host that was on with me all fucking night. That's what's up, man. Appreciate you. 30th, got your challenge going. We also got the next one that you already revealed that you got the making dissing the industry people, that anyone like battle rappers or mainstream artists. So you got a lot going on. Anything else you got going on?
Yeah, no, I'm just keep moving on with life here, and just trying to come up with more, ideas for the months in the future for contests. And I was banging some things around with Final Word and talking to a few people, just trying to get some ideas. Of course, talking to Tom. So, but I'm just trying to get more people involved in each one every month. And we got 5 in so far for this month. So next month, I'd like to see at least 7 or 8 guys jump on board, or people jump on board. So we'll see what happens.
Well,
always trying to recruit as well. I'm always out there trying to recruit because the more new people we get in there, the better it's going to be. Easier for you to schedule battles in the future, because at some point you're going to run out of matchups if you don't get new people. So
that's a fact. I know that well all too often where I'm like, do I want to do a rematch? Do I want to do a third battle? Like I've had 5 or 6 battles of the same people, and unfortunately that gets stale. But yeah, I appreciate everything you do, my guy. You a big part of the league. A lot of people don't realize how much of a part of this league that you help. You're like one of the, a lot of people when they make analogies about bars, and I've always made this analogies that I'm the engine that runs this vehicle. And guys like you are the wheels, man, and you do the tough work for us, not only finding talent, but you're also putting in time with the challenges. You're also judging pretty much every event. So I can't thank you enough, and the league hopefully will appreciate you more as time goes on, because you do a lot for this league, man. So much love. Thank you for coming on the show. Anything you want to tell the people before you sign off?
No, buddy, I'm good. I appreciate it.
You already know, man. Salute to my man Tanar. All right. Another one's in the books. I think we had a great show. I think a lot of people had fun with the trivia. It's always good kicking in with my man Tanar. Like I said, the man does a lot for this league. When I started, it was light in here. Now it's dark in here, which is crazy to me. So yeah, I'm about to sign off. It's your boy Tommy B. You already know. OGs versus New Dogs, June 27th. Locked and Loaded's done. Salute to the MCs that participated in Locked and Loaded. Thank y'all. You already know we're looking something for the On Wax on the 30th, I believe, as you heard with Polo, and then on the 30th also with Tanar with his challenge. Keep in tune with bars, man. Share this shit. Tell some people about the league, man. Don't be afraid to share this amazing platform that puts thousands and thousands and thousands of people on. So, push this league, man. The bigger the league goes, the bigger the rappers go. So it's your boy, Tommy B, signing off once again. Let's go. It's bars, bitch.